Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the host of the Happy Hour, Chris Lane Sr.
People are the best. All right, this is a song about my perfect woman, and luckily I married her. So there you go. This is a song called "Watching Rain." She dances barefoot in the forest, and she doesn't care if anyone sees. Yes, I know a woman, and she wakes up with each morning sunrise. Says life is too short to sleep, and she likes There you go, everybody.
Peace.
Ow!
Summertime.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And there, how about that, everybody? The Dom Father. That was a little bonus that you got on SummerFunFest. Nobody knew he was going to play. I thought he might, but basically he would have loved to play, but he doesn't have the endurance yet. Can't play 5 songs, but he can play one or two at a time. And so he got with G-Man and said, hey, I'm introducing Chris. Can I play a song first? And G-Man was like, yeah, all about it. And there we go. So welcome, everybody. And yeah, Dom did sound great. Very happy to hear that he is back to where he was sound-wise, before he had to take off. Yeah, that's right, he got to bust out a tune. Let's say hi to everybody. Welcome to Thursday night, the happy hour with Chris and friends. I will have some friends joining me at some point this evening, and we're going to spend some time talking about live performances, going to talk about SummerFunFest, and then whatever you guys want to talk about, because that's what we've got on tap. Yeah, that does sound wrong. But, yeah, Gary was traveling. You'll get to hear all about Gary's adventure tomorrow night, and looking forward to that. But had a little vacation. Unfortunately, he was out of work because of an injury as well, and they said, here's when you can come back to work. So took the family on a little outing and had some good adventures. So I'm not going to spoil any of that. That's for Gary to tell you. But had a nice little trip with the fam. So he saw parts of it, probably, as Wi-Fi connection allowed. But let's head up. The Mix Club is here. How you doing, Rhett? Rhett was so kind because he was doing a little live stream tonight and said, hey, can I dump my show onto yours? And I said, oh, how nice of you. Thank you. I had no idea how that worked, but we figured it out. Unfortunately, Red's cats apparently had another idea. So, yeah, what are you going to do, right? Cats are going to cat, right? So, but I just really appreciated the thought, and I'm sure Rhett will stream again in the near future. There is our fantastic moderator, Camellia from Down Under. How are you? Great to see you. Live to Fly channel, David. Pizza with ranch. There you go. I'm busting out my pizza oven for the first time this summer, Saturday. Just have had too much going on, but damn it, we're gonna get it out, and I'll make a big load of dough tomorrow, and we're gonna have some wood-fired pizzas tomorrow. Tom the Pinky Torregrossa. Did you guys see the shirt? The mozzarella within the Metallica logo is genius. I want one. I thought that was amazing. And so that was just good stuff. I laughed my ass off as soon as I saw that. Poison Whales is here. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Just checking. Did I miss anybody? Because my guest is already here, which is fantastic. Oh, I thought so. Jade Star, present. You are a present, a gift to the community, and we appreciate you. And I was working all day today. I didn't see Jade's show. I didn't see nothing from nobody, so I gotta try and hit replays. But it looked like Jade's guest interview today was very interesting. Maybe somebody in the chat saw it, and you can kind of say, yay, that was cool, but I did not, unfortunately, get a chance to see any of it. Yeah, well, that's all they need to know. Mozzarella. All right, well, everybody say hi to my guest. Almost needs no introduction, but in case you don't know, for some reason, let's welcome the LeelaVerse, Leela, and the pie.
The pie. Hello.
How are you, dear?
I'm not too bad.
Well,
it's
good.
My day off. I've been doing a lot of nothing. Actually, I just did some yoga.
Namaste.
Yeah.
I haven't done yoga in weeks now. Fat ass needs to get back to
I
it, but
didn't do it for like 3 years.
yeah. Okay, so Gary did see it. I that really looked like it was going to be a good show, so I'm going to have to get back and check that out. I love Jade's interviews, and you always get to learn so much about the artist. It was fantastic. So,
Oh, this one was really fun too.
oh, well, fun's good. I was having no fun. I was doing my damn job, which was not fun today. But I like getting paid, so I do things.
Sweet.
Indeed. Well, let's talk about you performed on SummerFunFest.
I did.
Yeah,
You
and
guys hear me better now, Mixed Club?
Yeah,
He says I'm very soft.
Yeah,
I know.
you could come up a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure you're soft and wonderful, but yeah, volume wise, you probably could come up a teeny bit more.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm still plugged into my studio setup
Okay, it's not bad.
instead of having my blah blah mic on.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I want to do some recording. Before
Yeah, no,
Friday
you're hitting
night.
you're hitting a good level now. I think you're okay.
Yeah, I turned up a bit. I turned
Okay.
up my compression.
Ah, yes, the old compression. Yep, sounds like you have the effects on, which is fine.
It's not really the effects. It's more like, well, actually, hang on. It's just a lot of compression and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm running that too. I got my noise
running-
gate jacked up.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
running-
running through my talk mic. It's running through my singing mic.
Yeah, well, that's all right. But yeah, your set was out of sight. I gotta say, you were you were on point, and really, I dug your song choices. And but if you didn't see Leela's set, what the hell is wrong with you people? That was really, because I was jacked up. I had already played, and so I'd had a couple belts, and I just was kicked back and chill, and like, oh, Leela is bringing it tonight, which is fantastic. Hey, a couple new people have joined us. There's Dan Anderson. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I keep missing. Dimebag is here. What's going on?
Yeah, but so when you said about my song choices, it's funny because I had a whole different thing going because I was going to go after Smith. So
Right.
I was going to start out with like the best acoustic guitar song I do, which is probably Royals by Lord. I like have a strumming pattern and things all set up for that. And, and it's easy as F. But then when Valerie was on, I was like, I don't think that a person playing worse guitar is going to be right for the fest. It feels like I need much more up tempo. I need to come in. I need to hit the ground running a lot harder. So I just totally redid my set. Because I had set A, set B, set C, and set D.
Dude, I mean, right there, let's talk about that. That is super preparedness. And so you had those sets based on if the vibe was different or...
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There's
very
there's-
cool.
Yeah, only like 6 songs, but the order change, like... All I knew was I was going to end with Sweet.
Yeah, well, that was very cool. Well, and I think that's an important thing. We can talk about that. The fests never go the way they're drawn up. Ever, 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 ever. They just don't. I mean, somebody doesn't show up. We had that. People are late. Again, we had to switch order, which made sense, honestly. I mean, for Schmitty to, yeah. It made sense to go ahead and flop those two, but at least it happened in a time frame where you had the time to go, okay, now I need to think about doing something different.
Right. Well, and it was only when I was listening to Val's set that I was like, no, where I'm going is not, it doesn't move the festival along. It just wouldn't have done that. It would have brought the vibe back down in a way that doing Kim's song all dramatic, you know. It was still slow, but it was more intense.
Yeah, no, I think that's very cool. And, you know, props to you for recognizing. I had a couple festivals. I pulled an audible and I changed 2 songs, which as a rule I don't do. I like to practice my set and have it, this is what's going to happen. And so I can just focus on just playing. You know, it's a little bit of muscle memory in that I know this is going to happen after this. And for me, on this particular fest, you know, I'm kind of, bluntly, I was on the comeback trail. And I don't know that everybody knows that exactly, but, you know, I got to a point a couple months ago where I really barely could sing. You know, I was having trouble talking, much less. So I arranged my set in such a way that stuff that I was real comfortable with vocally and kind of got warmed up. And, you know, by the time I hit the 3rd song is one of the harder ones that I sing. And basically into the 2nd song, I was like, my voice is good tonight. I can do whatever I want to do. Let's rock. You know, I did have, I could have called an audible had I not had the vocal chops to do 2 of those songs, but luckily it didn't come down to that. But I like to have them prepared and practice. Plus, I also, and I don't know, I think most people do this, I time them. You know, I knew exactly the last 3 festivals I prided myself, my set has come in at exactly 20 minutes.
Oh, that's...
I pushed it.
I was going to brag about that too. My set was 19 minutes and like 50 seconds or 19 minutes and 40 seconds.
It feels good to nail it like that, doesn't it?
I know. And I had a timer as well. And I was so excited to get started that I forgot to hit the timer.
Yeah,
so
I kind
had
of
to wing it mentally.
Yeah, I had always, I timed it while I practiced and, you know, and just,
right.
And that kind of told me how much I was going to talk between songs. And I don't, as a rule, I don't talk much between songs. I was like, hey, I'm here to play and here I'm going to play. But this one, I pushed it. I was actually 21 minutes and 38 seconds. Ooh. Because my last song it's a 6-minute song.
It's no 40, but you know.
No, I didn't go 40, but and I knew I was going to be a teeny bit over. And in talking to G-May, he knows, you know, a minute plus or minus not a big deal. That it's that extra 38 seconds that I was kind of the dick.
Right, that extra 38 seconds really, it'll be taken out of your hide.
Yeah, no, it's well, no, I've already, you know, the next one I got to cut a whole song, you know, just to make up for it.
No, because then the festival, then you'll be contributing to the festival not going right.
Yeah, probably. Well, and that's circular. Getting back to, man, you got to be loose because things happen sometimes. Both Dom and I've had instances where our sound wasn't working right. And, you know, it's time to go. There's not anything you can do about it. This is what it's going to be tonight, and I'm just going for it.
Yeah. Wasn't I the headliner when my iPad broke?
Oh, maybe.
I think because I couldn't set. I'm pretty sure that was when I was headlining, when I couldn't do
when
my
you were having
normal
trouble.
set.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Fucked up.
Yeah, well, again, it's fan stuff. Yeah, I missed one festival because I had no sound that was tolerable. I was like, well, I'm just not playing. I can't do it. I'm not going to subject people to garbage. Hey, Gordon Lee Weaver, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah. So how is Pie tonight? Pie looks like she wants snacks or something.
Yeah, she can be a spoiled brat.
Yeah, I got 2 cats I know. They're dude cats, but it's got their own because they're like brothers anymore. And, you know, they'll go along and they'll boop noses. And then the next thing I know, they're fighting one another and, you know, wrestling on the floor. And like, you know, yeah, boys.
All the cats.
Yeah, as long as the fur's not flying too bad, it's like, all right, I'm just going to let him go.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, when you were talking about how much you brushed them because, they were scraggly when you got them or whatever.
Well, it was part of, they had good coats, especially the little one. The little cat is the best smelling cat I've ever conceived of in my life. The cat I thought basically that they'd perfumed the cat to get him adopted, but no, that's just what the cat smells like.
The cat.
Yeah, he's great smelling cat. He's got nice fur. The other one is, like a tuxedo, like yours. It's a little coarser fur, and it wasn't scraggly, but it's part of that thing when if you groom them regularly, it's just you're adopting them into your pride, and they know the drill, and it's good for everybody. It's a decent way to start my day is just because I'm not a morning person, but I get up at 6:30 every day because my wife gets up at that time and I've got to take her to work. So I'm drinking tea and then drinking coffee and brushing the cat and playing games on my phone to get alert enough to actually fight Denver traffic. So kind of is a good start for everybody's day.
Yeah.
And
now
it keeps...
she's addicted to brushing. She gets on the back of the couch right next to where I have the brush and a little thing on the credenza, and she just if she wants treats, she stands on the other side of the couch, or she wants her wet food that sometimes I stack there when I bring it home from the store. But when she wants brushed, she'll be on the brushing side, and then my roommate will pet her there too. So she's like, attention.
Cats are funny.
This is the attention stand.
They have their little routines, don't they? They're kind of funny in that respect. Yeah, and the little one is not, he tolerates brushing fine, but he's not nearly as big a fan of it as Roscoe is. But there we go. There's our cat chat for tonight. But again, Leela and I are both cat owners, and we both have, she's got, they're both the same kind of cat. Mine's a tuxedo cat, and hers is a cow cat, but it's the same cat. It's just how the colors manifest themselves.
They're called bicolor cats.
Bicolored cats, yes. Mine is predominantly, again, my cat is just nothing but class. We call him the Great Catsby because he's all black and he's got a little white triangle on his nose and he's got white spats and a little white on his underbelly, but he just looks like he's dressed in a tuxedo, literally.
Yeah. I was just trying to find a sample here. I wanted to play. I wish I had it loaded.
You got a minute. Yeah, Rhett was on cat duty and have to give all the cats medicine, and I bet that was fun.
I never forget a pussy.
Okay, yeah, I do love the shows you do with all the little Austin Power clips, and they break me up. I love those movies. I think we talked, was it last week or the week before, we got talking about Austin Powers. They're great parodies of the Bond movies. They're really, really well done.
Yeah. And if you grow up watching a bunch of Bond films,
yes, which I did.
Like my family, every freaking time we're in line at the theater.
Oh, yeah.
Something for everyone.
Oh, yeah. When I started dating in junior high, taking the girl to a Bond movie was safe because it, was action and excitement and beautiful people and all that kind of stuff. And
Exactly.
that was a good time.
Yeah.
Bond. James Bond. All right. So who's your favorite Bond?
I mean, like the classic Bond, kind of, but.
So you're a Sean Connery gal, huh?
I kind of, but who's that one guy? Black-haired guy, not Pierce Brosnan.
Roger Moore or Daniel Craig?
Roger Moore was pretty cool too, actually.
Yeah, I mean he had a different take on Bond. His was very tongue in cheek. those Bonds were just not as serious, you know, and he had kind of ridiculous gadgets. They were fun, but
Yeah. And then Daniel Craig. Yeah, I like Daniel Craig too.
Daniel Craig was, I think, a very good Bond. I dug him.
Honestly, I can never pick one of anything. I mean, if my life depended on having to choose between A and B, I would be like,
Yeah. Sean Connery.
Camellia says Pierce.
Pierce Brosnan he was a pretty good Bond too. I remember.
He was a pretty good Bond. I mean, that was probably one of his best roles ever.
There's Moneypenny. Well, and unfortunately, because he was involved in Remington Steele and everything, he got into Bond a little late. You know, he was a little older than because they'd wanted him for years before that, and he could not do it. So, you know, interesting. But I don't know. If I got to rank him, Connery first and foremost. I think I'd go Craig second. I think I'd go Pierce third. And again, I liked Roger Moore a lot. And then, of course, taking up the bottom is George Lazarus, who starred in exactly one Bond movie, and it was garbage. Well, actually, that's not true. If we're technical, David Niven starred in Casino Royale, which, of course, Daniel Craig ended up remaking. That was technically the first Bond movie. For those of you out there who go, how does Lane know all this stupid stuff? Don't ever play me Trivial Pursuits, because I know more useless information than any three people.
Come
I
again.
don't know anything important, but I know useless stuff.
Not important stuff. Yeah, I went to a trivia party with my parents at like a huge party. It was like 30 people or something like that, and then we were going through teams. So he came in and he introduced me to everybody, and then I went around the circle and said everybody's name, and then everybody wanted to be on a team with me.
Nice.
And my team won, of course.
Yay.
I got 0 questions wrong.
There you go.
That doesn't always happen. But it was very impressive to like be allowed to go like as a young adult. My parents were pretty cool, actually. Went to one of their cool parties, and
There you go.
the cool adults like thought I was a brat prodigy.
There
Until I
you
got
go.
drunk.
Well, this is telling. Camellia, great moderator that she is, reminded us Timothy Dalton. I forgot totally about Timothy Dalton. Duh. But he made 2 or 3. At least 2, maybe 3 Bond movies. So, yeah, shame. Sorry, Tim. You just weren't registering with me, brah.
Sorry.
He's forgettable. That's what he is. He's forgettable. All right. Hey, there's
The Fringe Festival.
covered by CQ. Hi, Chris. How are you, buddy?
I got some fringe for the Fringe Festival.
Yeah, movies or TV. Well, old movies and TV I'm great with. Anything from like 1990 on, I got nothing.
Yeah, as soon as I stopped hanging out with like my family and I started doing stuff on my own, I just was into whatever I was into, mostly music,
Yeah, exactly.
going to clubs.
Hey, Spencer, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
Going to the club.
Oh, I hope you're feeling on the mend quickly. That's big operations are no fun. Frankly, little operations are not ideal, but yeah, man, I hope you're doing all right, brother.
Having to get stitches is awful.
Yeah. I'm one of those weird guys. I think that numbing it up hurts a hell of a lot worse than the stitches. And there's been a couple of times where I went, just stitch it. And they went, are you sure? And I went, yep. And they went, okay, tough guy. But I because it was already kind of dead there because of the injury, and that worked better for me. because I think the shot inside, it hurts like hell and it burns, and then when it wears off, it burns. So if I can not do it, I don't.
I remember I'm just like dripping something on there. Kill the pain. Maybe like that field medic spray or something. I don't even know. I don't know. I might have had a lot of little tiny injuries that needed to be tended to.
Yeah.
From a lack of carefulness.
I don't know. I don't know if Spencer's running a gambling ring on the side chat there, but keep an eye on our friend there and
pick
make
a
sure.
horse from number 1 to 6. If I make you lose, then don't come running to me for problems for number 5.
I don't bet on Jack.
If
Sorry,
number
you're
5
on your
doesn't
own.
work out for you, then you're just screwed. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know nothing about horse racing.
Shagadelic.
Shagadelic, baby. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I love this. This
Leela's
is my
got the
one-
good drops.
Right? I use a koala sampler for them all.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So tell everybody a little bit, because there may be, Spencer's new. Spencer may not realize that you have a great show that's the tail end of all the great Friday shows, but just puts everybody in a chill mood. It's so good. It's called The Chill Zone.
It's called Midnight Chill.
Okay. Well, I know. I said the name wrong to see who was paying attention. I knew you'd.
Well, Chill Zone is my band with Coldacre.
Right. Yeah.
And it's actually so as a
Midnight
meta
Chill.
thing, our song "Cosmic Barber" is the intro. It's not it's the first 30 seconds of Cosmic Barber. Yeah.
Well, how did you come up with deciding, you know what, at midnight, I'm gonna do a show and I'm gonna follow Gary Hubbs, who's a metal guy, and I'm just gonna. I don't know if it's even really a reset. I don't know that that's fair, but it's very different. And I'll say point blank, looping and that electronic music. I don't know jack about that. I'm a dinosaur rocker. I got 4 strings on my bass and I play electric guitars. That's what I do. So I don't understand it, but I love your show and I love your music because I think it's great.
I went backwards with all that stuff. I was a singer. And then I was, I was frustrated with the type of people that I had to deal with to perform. And I wanted I wanted songs to go with all the lyrics I wrote and stuff like that. I had troves of them since, I had one of my ex's brothers, burned all my shit. And that included everything I wrote up to age 28. And I started over again. Nice. And I still got so many fucking notebooks full of shit that I don't think I'll ever write enough songs for all of it. I used to do the 3 pages a day thing. And then I would a lot of times, I don't even know, maybe 2 out of 20 years total. Or 5, I don't know, that I would do a free writing at the end. So that's just a whole thing to get phrases to start songs out of, Mm-hmm. Anytime, and then I would put big squares around them in the journal, Or if I have ideas, I would put light bulbs next to them.
No, this is, again, you're kind of organized person in some ways. Most of my
some ways, yes.
Yeah, most of my song lyrics are on yellow stickies, and
right.
And if the fan blows the yellow sticky away, well, I don't get that song.
Here's one little notebook. It's I decorate the covers of my notebooks too. See?
Oh, there you go.
I make collages on the fronts and backs of them.
Well, like most musical artists, you have a great deal of art that you do as well.
Oh, yeah. I love to paint and make little books. I make books out of old magazines.
Okay, cool.
I learned this little technique where you cut them in half, you know, we'll show you with this notebook. So you cut them in half this way,
Mm-hmm.
and then you fold all the pages over one by one and glue them this way. So, and then when you pull some out if they're getting too thick, and you can, I use things like old purse straps and things to close the books if they're too thick. And then you can, those magazine pages, once you glue them together, are pretty darn thick. You can paint on them, stamp on them, punch through them, sew
Yeah, good
on 'em.
magazine stock. Yeah, it's
So
good
it's
paper.
really awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, we never even talked about why I got to do.
I was getting back to it. I'm
Good.
I was gonna wrangle you in, but again, this show, we go where we go.
I'm like a calf, just wandering.
Hey, come here. Oh, going round.
Where's the salt lick?
Yeah. Used to herding cats, so. But yeah, you got the idea, and it's like, I'm going to do a show after Gary's. And do you think it's evolved from your original idea? Or are you doing pretty much as you had intended to do, or?
Well, I didn't even quite know what I was going to do. I just knew that I wanted to try to do something with all of those little, like, DJ jams that I make. 80-pound gloss-coated text. Yes, yes, yes. So Gary gave me the idea in a way because he was asking me, because he was thinking about doing a show before mine at some point or something like that. He was just consulting and trying to figure out when to do a show. And then he said the other idea was 11 p.m. And in my head, I was kind of going, maybe that would be a good time to do that chill out show thing that I want to do. If I was going to do it in a bar, I think I would do it in the afternoon. Like afternoon weekend, like a brunch thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the kind of music that people can sit around and talk to.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's both danceable but it's not so frenetic.
Yeah, exactly. That's it doesn't have all the doom, 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 like regular electronic dance music does, which doesn't work for my ears.
Well, it could if you had the subs in place, but
Yeah, good. I get that. I mean, certainly
but
there's
it's still,
there's
but-
some low
but if
end
you're-
there.
Depending on what you're playing it through, it's going to give you the experience. It's going to make you feel a little bit like you're hanging out at an after hours club. That's the whole point, to make it feel like the after hours. Like you went out. It's just like we used to do when I lived in New York City. I'd go see a band like Gary or, like some kind of hard music or alternative music. And then you go and somebody was doing like jazz fusion-y sort of, like there would be a DJ and a guy with a saxophone, and it would just be like so fucking cool. And I don't even know if I'm assuming. And then there was that Verve remixed. Have you seen those?
I'm not sure that I have.
So Verve is a record company that put out things like Billie Holiday and other famous blues and stuff. But they put out like 3 albums of stuff that's mixed with like down tempo and chill out stuff.
Really?
And it's amazing. So that's one of my things. And also the Putumayo stuff. There's a thing called Blues Lounge. And it has a lot of the stuff from that Somebody Smith field recording project. It's like this huge project where this guy went out and into all these communities and actual recorded real American folk music. Guys hitting the washboards and singing.
Cool.
And yeah, all that. That's where
I love them.
That's where Zeppelin and everything that White Stripes, all that stuff came from that scene.
Okay. Yeah, and I dig that music. So.
Yeah. I could talk forever about that shit.
Oh, that's cool. That's why you're a guest on the show too.
I can nerd the hell out.
Well,
he just lost $500. I'm sorry, hun. It would have been better to give that $500 as a super chat on my channel.
Yeah, I would. I don't know who I would shank for $500, but you know, somebody.
Shank. Wait. I'd race Chris for $500.
Yeah. Oh, for $500 you would lose. I'd race you in my
Yeah,
flip flops
right?
and I'd leave you in the dust because, yeah.
Well, you're
As
a
you
little-
guys know,
you're a
I'm
little
kind of a
bigger and
competitive
stronger than
dude.
me.
Yeah. Not. What can I tell you? You know, ex-jock. I hate losing. My wife will come down in the morning and I'm on, you know, my video game on the phone. I'm like, damn it, I lost that level. She's like, bet you'll try again until you win, huh? I'm like, yeah, it's like you know me.
Well, when we did snow camp when I was a teenager, our church did snow camp, and there was the quarterback from one of our rival teams was there, and one of the cornerbacks from our team was there. And while we were playing snow football, I knocked that cornerback on his ass and I intercepted the quarterback.
Okay. Good stuff.
Right? Because it's that same thing, though. It's that competitive. I'm like, these guys are going, oh, that girl's not going to be able to do anything. And I'm like,
Knock you down, boy.
like a cat, blow up my fur.
Fluff up your tail really big.
Scratch and bite.
Hey, do what you got to do. Yeah. I mean, it's fun to, you know, have that kind of competitive because, you know, as musicians, you know, we're not competitive with one another. You know, the shows don't compete with one another. I mean, we just all are doing our things. Now, you know, if you have a record, this is not true for signed artists that were doing back in the day. Those guys were competitive as hell because they were fighting for attention. But, you know, in our little community, nah, just doesn't.
When people are competitive, it stands out and it makes it seem.
Yeah, it's a little.
Or
Yeah.
when people act like we should be like a whole group of musicians that's like real musicians and making stuff is just like your fan club. Oh yeah, listen to my hot track. Like Pete's Play My Fire Beat thing, how that came about. It's like you come into a group and everybody, this is our music. We're all musicians. We didn't come here to be your fan club.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
we might like your song. A lot of us do. But
Absolutely.
I
And I
still
think
don't
that's
like you
exactly
act
it.
like a prima
I
donna.
like a lot of stuff in the community and I just respect the effort that went into it. But, you know, it's not that I'm, you know, if you put an album, I don't know that I'm buying your album. I might buy a song. I bought songs off Bandcamp if I like the song. Why not, right?
Yeah. Well, you have kind of like I mean, like you have a songwriter sensibility. You have a single mindset like that.
Yeah, I do. I don't. I don't have I could put an album, but it's not something that's exactly on my radar. Although I've actually started thinking about it. It may happen because I looked at as I'm trying to pull together my set I'm like, well, and I listed all my songs and I went, well, shit. Can I get 6 of them in if I shut the fuck up and don't talk? And like barely by going a minute 38 over, I can do it. But there's a whole lot of songs that I would have loved to play that, you know, just wasn't going to happen. So
Yeah, you
certainly
could do
have
a
enough for an album.
retrospective album, like.
Yeah, that could happen someday. But
Or
yeah,
like-
Camp G-May, right down there. Every Saturday night, I'm usually there. Dom is back to feeling better, so I expect to see him. Leela has come a number of times anymore and played. It's a good place to hang out. And Gary, since you are in chat, thank you so much for Summer Fun Fest. A fantastic, you know, concert. It was really great. And I was there from start to finish. And then after we finished, I had the after finish. And it was all awesome. It was really fun. So thank you for putting that on. It is a hell of a lot of work, and your efforts are hugely appreciated. So there you go. Follow that up.
G-May's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Let's follow it
Pie
up with
says
this.
so too.
Yeah, Pie knows. Let's follow it up with this. Let's get into let's play Leela's first song from SummerFunFest. I've got it queued up right now.
Woohoo!
Check it out, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Is it time for me to play now? Let's feed the cat. All right, I'm going to do this first thing. Hang on. Got to get my better picture going. Woo. Sweet times, baby. We're going to open up with a slow one, a Kim Hudson song that I love so much, and I just want to sing it for her because I love her. So there. Everything is faded and frayed. All the things you thought would never break. You won't die if you cry. If you don't, then you might. This isn't what I saw in a dream, so I internalized. It was never about me. Imagine my surprise. It should have been the river. I was a stone. All the water rushed around me, and I never felt so alone. Hope you see that I've grown. This isn't what I had in mind, but I still can try. I swear you did nothing wrong. I did nothing right. This isn't what I had in mind, but I still can try. I swear you did nothing wrong. You did nothing right. Forgive me.
That was
I love watching
fantastic.
Jade singing along.
Yeah. Yeah, Jade knows that song well.
Yeah, I couldn't see the way I have all my other controls set up.
Yeah.
I can only see the chat in StreamYard. I can't see the StreamYard box. So I could only see my own camera, and so I have no idea what fucking Justine and Jade were doing.
which is probably good. I'm kind of saying I don't look at what's going on because it's distracting. But yeah, Jade was funny. Yeah. Oh, Jade has all the good stuff.
I know. If I worked half as hard, if I worked twice as hard as Jade, I could do half as much.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, indeed.
I don't even work half as hard as Jade.
Yeah, well, none of us do. But that was, like you said, that was you changed your song for the vibe, and man, that was money. That was a great way to open your set.
Thank you. I'm glad it worked. It was just it really, like, when you to change things when you're already on adrenaline, it actually is important that you had something set up.
Yeah, no, that's working without a net. So I applaud you on that. It's pretty impressive.
Even like you said, when you said that you do everything and you time it, when you're doing those remixes, you can't. I mean, you can close to time it, but you can't quite time it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is sometimes because you're doing a completely different music for a song, and sometimes you're singing it in a different key as well. So sometimes when the loop comes around, you miss it. And then you have to go through like another like false beginning and like thing to make it not look like a mistake. So, but I made both. I tightened those songs. I tightened them tight, obviously, because
yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah, you only know how long. That's one of the reasons why I do those. You either do them at the beginning and then you choose the other songs based on the amount of time you have left.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, I figure, I'll time it 3 or 4 times and, take the average. And then I always consciously think you're going to be jacked up. The tempo is probably going to be a teeny bit faster than you're practicing it at. So that gives you, over the course of 20 minutes, a little wiggle room, maybe 30, 40 seconds, so it adds up. But I definitely consciously think, slow down. And some of my songs, the acoustic versions, tempo-wise, are much slower than the recorded versions because they're almost a different song in some ways. Hey, I want to say hi. There's Rhodey's Jam Cave. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, Emotion News Soul. I want to see, if you're still in the chat, let's have Bro headline. Emotion News Soul kicks. That dude is great. I'm a huge fan of that guy.
You guys all have big broners for him.
We do. We got broners for him. He's so smooth, and he's good. It's like hanging out with Barry White and Isaac Hayes and the Isley Brothers all rolled into one there, and, a guy we know. So, yeah, I'm a big fan. And he writes good songs. His songs are good. I was going to crack a little bit. Kim Hardin-Hudson, whose song you played, that's a great song, A. I think she's only ever released 3 songs. They're all really good, but yeah, Kim is not prolific.
No, and then she had a song that I was working on a video for, and it's probably not going to come out at all. So
yeah,
and I hate it because I like it and I want to sing it, but what can you do? It's like you have to. That's the thing. You got to respect your friends' art. How they feel about stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've got some dead ones that they're never going to see the light of day for a number of reasons, and it is what it is. Whenever you collab, you always run the risk of the other party going, not feeling it, or whatever, or their life is such that they can't finish what they started, or there's all kinds of things.
Right. I mean, maybe one day, sometimes you work yourself back to stuff. It's like, I've got covers, and I'm worse with covers than I am with my own songs, because I figure nobody else, I don't, when I'm doing my own song, I can get used to a new way that I was doing, I do it after the old way wasn't working, or I didn't, I couldn't make it do what I wanted.
Right.
But with a cover, you either have to completely rework it, or it has to be at least really faithful to the feel of the original.
Yeah, the covers are tricky in that. You've either really got to grab the original feel or just reimagine it completely, which can be very cool. But that's that. There's always a danger there too, because some people, the original is so embedded in their head that they can't accept a different version. Even if it's really good, they're like, ah. And hey, I'm guilty of it. There's been some covers over the years by, famous people. I'm like, know what, bro? No, doesn't work for me. I think I talked about this maybe last week or the week before. Springsteen's written a lot of great songs, but the Patti Smith version, Because the Night, which is a Springsteen song that was sitting around, and his manager said, give it to Patti, you're not doing shit with this song. So he did. It was fantastic. Well, he ended up recording it later. And his version to me is just like, meh. Okay, and it's his song, but it isn't. Because Patti did it first, and just in my mind, it's the far superior version.
It's like Sinead and Nothing Compares to You. That's like her song.
That's a great one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I don't know how.
Yeah, he was safe, but his wife wasn't.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Everybody's wives were like,
what has gotten into you? Emotion you soul, baby.
Whistling the next morning.
Yeah. Hey, the man's got it. What can you say? He's musical Viagra.
Ladies, let your husband watch some Emotion You Soul.
That's right. If, he's kind of not having that pep in his step, just...
Gary, I haven't seen my wife since.
Oh, you're too funny. It's always great to have Hubsy in the chat. The guy's funny. He's a funny dude. Dry sense of humor, but fun. That dude is funny. Yeah. How's it going, Not Visible? Good to see you, man.
Good to not see you.
Yeah. Yes, he's lurking and such. Well, tell us what else, as you're preparing for one of these festivals. You've done 3 now, is that right?
I think, yeah.
Okay. How were they different for you, and how were they the same?
Well, the first one I sucked. No.
Had one of those.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't suck. I mean, just watching it again, I didn't have my Arturia mini fuse, which means that I didn't have a full, this microphone setup is not the greatest for talking, but it's amazing for singing. And the one that's good for talking is just marginal for singing. And I could hear it. My voice just sounded a little one-dimensional when I was listening back. And I was nervous and, not sure how it was going to go and all that. So, but after that, I felt like after I lost my festival cherry, I felt very, I felt a new blossoming.
Yeah, I feel you. No, that first one, you got to do it and go through it, and then you know what to expect. But it's been kind of fun but definitely been mixed. I can look back at some of the performance. I had one that my sound was atrocious. It just wasn't very good. And so that was disappointing. I had another one that I felt like my performances were just okay. But then, I had like Country Fest. I'm not exactly a country guy, but I killed it on Country Fest. I just felt really comfortable, and I was into it, and I had a great time. And then this last one, I was so nervous because I wasn't 100% sure that my voice was going to be okay. And of course I was going later in the evening. So that just, the pressure builds during the evening. And I was up chatting with my wife, and later she said, I could tell you were nervous. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to blow your vibe or anything, but she said, you look nervous. And I was, until I got into that first song, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. And then the flow starts, and I'm like, all right, now I got this. I'm feeling good. But yeah, you never know. Not a country, not a country bone in your body. That's
silly.
right. You have no bones that aren't country red.
He just
That is
doesn't
it.
have any bones in his body. He's just boneless.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, Rhett the Boneless.
Boneless red.
Well, that was the thing. That festival forced me to admit something that I kind of knew but didn't really, that I'd played a lot of country, back in the day, because when I went to college, I was in a small town in southern Colorado, and I was like the only bass player in like almost 100-mile radius for 2 years there. So I got the gig. And a lot of it was country gigs. So, I'm up there, dum, 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 dum. I'm like, this sucks. But I got paid. And those guys were all good musicians. And I learned a lot. And it soaked in a little bit. And so I've come to find that there's more than a little country in me. And, of course, I love bluegrass. Always have loved bluegrass. I love Americana, Appalachian music. That kind of stuff has always spoken to me. So I guess it shouldn't be that surprising that, like a little country too.
Yeah, I should find that big project thing that I've got a copy of it somewhere in my files. I'll have to upload that and send you a link to it. There's some really great songs in there, and then they were redone by people. Like, that song Shaken? As I'm shaking, don't. White Stripes, or rather, maybe Jack White did it by himself. But I got that, and he's like, "Well, we got that from Little Willie John." So I go back and I look up the Little Willie John, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is so rad!" And then check out their other stuff. And you just your mind just gets expanded.
Yeah, it really does. Gary makes a great point here. His first one, Metal Fest, and he's a metal guy. He wanted to kill it. Okay, but, it's always something, either your gear or, whatever. And then into Kurt Fest, he was like, I don't expect perfection. I'm just going to relax. And he was actually great, both of them. But, yeah, you can see the people that have done it a couple times, because there's just an air of no matter what happens, I'm here to entertain and it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Well, to me, the thing about country too is that country feels like if you put on the country accent for singing, or
Yeah.
I'm a redneck. Well, you don't actually go that far, but you put it on and pull it back. You put on a bit of a drawl for it. And
of a drawl.
That act. It's like acting. So that's why it adds a little extra to everything is a little more exaggerated, and that's why it's fun. It's not that I like to there's a few country songs I really love, but in the single type ways. Oh, that's right. I was going to ask you before. So when if you like a band, you don't like all their songs. You just like a selection of them, right? The singles mentality.
Yeah, often. There's a lot of bands that I like everything that they do, or pretty much everything they do. But again, most bands are, they can have 20 great songs, and if they've got 20 great songs, they probably got 4 or 5 that are like, meh. It's just a numbers thing. So, but yeah, great songs are great songs. And so I'm all about that. Some of my favorites are, Johnny Cash did that album of all covers. And, right? We're not worthy. Johnny Cash's version of Hurt, we're done. That's it. The original was amazing. But Johnny Cash just said, nope, that's mine now. Sorry, Trent Reznor. And I mean, I can't hear it any other way now, because he owned it so.
Yeah. And ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Oh,
with
I love that song
chains clanking. I mean, just thinking about that song gives me goosebumps. I know.
Yeah. Oh, that was powerful. I mean, and again, I didn't appreciate Johnny Cash in his heyday. I only appreciated him much later in his life. And I'm like, I was a fool. This guy is freaking amazing. And here we are. Hey, speaking of amazing, I'm waiting, checking hair and makeup. There she is.
Is it Lori?
It's Lori.
Hello.
I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit. Not Johnny Cash.
I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville.
No,
No,
don't
that's-
bash country too much. That's our theme tomorrow night on the Friday Night Hang.
Yeah, which is why I'm not going to be there.
Cut the shit. I came on just so you couldn't say you're not going to be at my show.
No, I'm not. I don't do country. You know that.
Okay, Billy Bow, Clyde Haskins.
Don't fuck this up.
Oh,
I thought
Kristen's not
it
going to
was
be there,
weapon-
everybody.
I thought
Hi,
the
everybody.
theme was weapons, Lori. I didn't know it was country.
You were on that night with your knife. Remember?
Remember?
Maybe that was the week after where I told everybody to behave and you started wielding.
That's
Yeah,
not a
she
knife.
pulls out a big machete.
No,
That's
that
not
was
a
the night
knife.
everything
This is a
got-
knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the night everything got shut down.
And I was looking for it because I thought I saved a clip of it to show you guys where it got shut down. But I wanted to save the part where I taught a line dance. But the whole thing's gone. I can't find it anymore. Maybe even StreamYard didn't save it. Or I
Yeah.
deleted it from StreamYard. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. That was long enough ago. StreamYard only holds it for a while.
Only
Do you know that was
50
June
hours.
2024? It was over a year ago for sure.
Yeah.
Got any needs? I'm talking
Time
right
flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah. I was looking back and I'm like, that was a freaking year. 'Cause I actually had to go through my emails and search YouTube strike, because it was my very first ever. And I found that email. It was on June 24th, 2024. I don't know.
On my birthday.
Yeah,
I did not, has nothing to do with me. I did not cause her to be
Oh,
struck.
yeah, it was a birthday strike.
Were you on there?
Yeah. When you
On
got
your
knocked
birthday?
out? Yeah.
Huh. Did we celebrate? See, I have no memory.
No,
We didn't
I
do a
don't think so.
cake? We owe you a cake.
No, it ain't a big deal.
Can I say hi to everybody? Because I literally just popped in. So
Yeah, you can say hi
hi,
to everybody.
Gary.
Said
Hi,
hi to everybody.
Phil. Hi, Hugh. Hi, Rhett. Nixie, I have a request for you. That's why I came on here, actually. I need a favor. I'm kidding. Rhodey here?
Yeah, Rhodey's here. Mike's been here for a while.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you probably didn't see my message because you were online already, but I got your message after you sent it and went online. But my stepson and my husband went to visit Cameron on the island today.
Ah,
And around 10, I go, they're going to be walking in any minute. And I want my stepson to come in, and I made cookies and we talked. So they literally left like 10 minutes, or he left 10 minutes ago. My husband's still here, unfortunately. I think he's sleeping though. Oh, they were like, yep. They had a great time though, seeing Cam. He did 2 gigs today, Cameron. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice indeed.
I wanted to say hi to you guys before I said hi in the chat.
Snacks and tracks.
Snacks and tracks. Oh, what am I reading? You don't number your show. Yeah. It's so funny because who else said that? I think you said that, Leela. Everybody's like, oh, this is my 50th anniversary, or this is, episode number. I go, I don't keep track. I
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Ballpark? Well, yeah, I started with, before Snacks and Tracks, I had Music and Mayhem, and that was with Tiny Dragon, so that was over 4 years ago.
Music and mayhem.
Music and Mayhem. Yeah, Donna came up with that, her wife. Huh? Who was that?
Oh, behave.
Oh,
That was
Beehive.
Austin Powers.
I didn't know who said it, though. It was very reverby.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, behave. Is that reverby?
Yeah, that's pretty verby.
I don't have my earphones, so I can't tell.
Oh, behave.
Oh, you're doing the real thing. Okay.
Yeah, she's got the drops. Yeah, Dom and I've been doing this show. Oh, this is going. We've done it over 2 years. I know that, and
And you probably
but
only
again, we never figured out. We don't even remember what our first one was. So we were going to have a 1 year anniversary show, and we were like 3 months past it. And we went, oh no, it would have been. Oh well, whatever.
kind of late. Yeah.
We kept
And now
going.
I'm curious, though. I might go back and have to count. But I mean, I had 3 different series. Is it anniversary of when you've gone live or anniversary of
Yeah.
Friday Night Hang?
Let's count. Let's go look.
Yeah. Who knows?
That would take forever.
Who knows?
Forever. She's got legs. She knows how to use them.
She's kind of mishmash.
So Hubs has never, we all know this, he's kept his streak. He's never missed a show.
He really literally is a warrior.
Yeah.
We've taken
I
off.
can't say, I started this 2 years ago, so that would be, 2 times 48 or whatever, because I've missed shows. But he could literally count. He's been on every single week, so he knows.
Yeah, see, Retina has his number. He's done 1,000 test streams.
Under which account, Rhett?
Yeah.
It's just a
exactly.
test. I've done a lot of just tests, a lot of random pop-up hangs as well. I wouldn't even count those.
Yeah. But yeah, we've taken off, Dom and I would both go out of town at the same time or whatever, and it just wasn't a show, so
Yep.
not a thing. So yeah, that's what makes Gary's streak that impressive. And, this last week, he's wandering around trying to find decent Wi-Fi so he can do his show. And
Yeah, I mean, I've been away on vacation a couple times. And
that's
the
hardcore.
last thing I'm doing is going live.
Nope.
Like, on vacation.
Yeah.
He's a trooper.
With the phone, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
No, not doing it. So we've been talking a lot about Summer Fun Fest. You've now hosted several.
Several. No, I hosted Kurt Fest.
And Country Fest.
Country Fest. But
And this last one. So you've done at least 3.
Oh, I don't think I was on Country Fest.
You weren't?
No, I was a presenter for the Jammy Awards in country outfit because I did the.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jammies. You were on Jammies. That's what it was.
I co-hosted
Okay.
twice and presented once. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting the knack of it.
Yeah,
So you did
absolutely.
50.
How, I mean, talk to us about the experience, right?
It's great. Well, the first time I went on, I was like, G-May is like, I need to meet with you. And sorry if you're out there, G-May. I'm not ragging on you. It was funny because he didn't know what I had for a setup. I mean, it was like, have a setup, like, tell me what to do. And, when the music plays, that's when you do this. And when it doesn't, when it stops, you introduce. This time I was like, what am I supposed to do? I haven't heard from him. Like, he didn't care, or he knew that I was going to do it. And when I came on, he's like, I didn't tell you this, but you actually have to introduce Mike Molina. I'm like, well, I know this is my first rodeo. I'm like, I know what I'm doing now. You didn't have to tell me, but you get the hang of it. But the first time you're like, well, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly. Until you know. I mean, that first one I did, and it was just he and I doing the whole show, and it was a good time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, I did not know I was going to be hosting the after party on this one.
Yeah, you told me that. And you're like whiskeyed up. Look at poor Leela has to type in the chat to get us to shut up. Leela's had 50 plus 1 prototype hangs. Okay.
No, I counted 50 that were roughly in a row. And then there was one some weeks or whatever before that. But the first one you called it Friday after the
Oh, you count mine? I thought you counted yours.
I counted yours.
Oh.
No, well, my chills have a number. It's 31 this time. It's chill
Thank you.
31.
So
You're
missed
already
my
up to 31. That's awesome.
I know, it's stupid. Ah! What the hell, Kat?
That's crazy.
She just went after something.
But what, 31, I'm sorry, I'm half listening because I'm half asleep. 31 midnight hangs? Or midnight chills? Or
It'll
31
be
live
31.
streams?
31 is going to be Friday.
And you go live 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
So if you add
But it's different. Yeah, all the numbers of shows have been a different number.
Yeah, because it's different things. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't count Snacks and Tracks and Music and Mayhem or all the other shows I had. I have to count each
I
series.
didn't count those. I only counted ones that said Friday Night Hang.
Yeah.
There you go. See, Gary's got a goal. Get to 100 and then done.
You're such a liar.
Yeah.
You wanted to get to a year, and then you're like, cool, the pressure's off. And then you still put pressure on yourself to not miss any.
Yeah. Yeah. He's, I imagine he's going to keep going until some circumstance really,
And that's great.
the Vancouver blizzard of 2026.
Scary, don't say that.
Oh, man. Gary said 32 midnight chills will be more than Baskin Robbins has flavors. I should have called 31 30 wonderful chills.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Gary
opportunity
always-
missed.
Instead, I called it a drift in a sea of chill.
Still good.
Well, if
Yeah,
I
I
miss
could.
50, there's nothing I can do now.
I could do a picture of like a ice cream float lake.
You could. Or get to 32 and go, hey, Baskin Robbins, suck it.
I have more flavors.
More than you.
Post marketing.
Yeah, it probably doesn't sound quite as 30
Baskin
wonderful.
Robbins, suck it. Yeah, that's maybe not as good as.
Gary's. I should just ask Gary before I brand anything.
Maybe. maybe we should learn to run things by hubs before we.
I was gonna talk to him about my fourth wall shop because it's just not going anywhere yet.
Oh, I love Steve Warner. Sorry, I just saw that. I have a couple of his CDs.
I'm trying
Don't
to
ask.
think who that is. I know that name. I'm just not summoning any music to my head.
He's a country guy. I love him. I could go get my CD, but I'd have to open that white drawer that you guys think something else is in. It's just CDs.
So
It's
you
in
say,
there though. It's in there.
I bet. That's what she said.
I'm going to sleep to a lot of
Lori's mission
Steve
bed
Warner.
mosh. You've got your bed mosh.
Yeah. And this is just a compliment that I can pay. I have fallen asleep frequently to Leela's Chill Zone because
Yeah.
it's just so. I mean, I'm in a good place by that time of night, and it's like, and I'm listening, and I'm tucked in bed, and I'm like, oh, this is wonderful, and I'm gone.
Totally. I like when she says my name and all the reverb and sing song. She says my name. Love. You have to go on at least for that part because that's when I'm like, I gotta shut the garage after Gary's, and I come back and I listen to you, and I come back in, and then I hear my name, and I'm like, okay, now I can sleep.
Lolo got the chill.
I love it. What do you got there? You gonna play an electric guitar?
Bigsby-ish.
What are you doing with that?
I've had it.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's got I've got a Gretchen. Like, get out of here. Gretchens are cool.
Are you buying a lot of guitars?
Well, I bought this
Yeah, that's a
because I bought it because when I looked at it, it was I went to a garage sale for a guy that had 240 guitars or something,
Oh wow.
and he was just putting them all away because it was starting to rain, and I said, he's like they start at $300. And I was like, well, let me see the few lowest priced ones you have then.
Yeah.
And this was the 300.
I
And
thought
the
it was an
same
acoustic,
day,
didn't you?
someone offered me 600 for it.
Really?
Which is
That's
why-
solid body electric. Many
I put
many
it in my
Gretchens here.
hands. I put this in my hands, and I was like, because there was a $450 guitar and a $400 guitar, and there were other things. But when I held them, they didn't feel like this one feels.
Nice.
That's it. When you pick it up, you know right. If you play it all, you pick it up and you go, oh, this is my guitar. I have to have this.
Yeah, when I was searching for this keyboard, I went into a couple of music stores, and I actually had to lift up the keyboards to make sure it felt good in my hands. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm totally kidding. It felt good in my hands. I bought that online.
It's
good in my hands.
as well it should.
La, 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 la.
Stroke it.
Throw what in the bin?
Yeah. Now I want to see you play your Gretsch more often on your Wednesday. Although, I mean, I make that commandment, and I miss most Wednesdays because I have to work. But
I did make a little. I was using it, but you did convince me to practice note playing guitar as part of my thing now,
good.
not just. So
As
I
opposed
came
to
in
chords.
here. Hey, it's Hubs.
There he is.
What's up?
There he is, out in the sunshine, doing a walkabout.
what a unique opportunity to join my Friday friends up on,
Friday
up
friends.
on the screen here. So,
Yes, it's
Totally.
pre-Friday.
yeah, it's getting the band back together a day
Yeah,
early.
totally.
Band.
Yeah.
Have you recovered from your drive?
I've recovered from the drive. Yes, I don't think I've driven since, actually, which has been good. Yeah, I'm
Stay away
walking
from the
now.
truck. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
man, did the old bed at home feel good? Hey, wow.
Oh, I bet.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you clear out the truck?
We're going
Still
camping.
no?
We're going camping in a week, so it's like I gotta leave some stuff in there, the common stuff, right? You know,
Yeah.
nothing valuable or anything. Chairs and whatnot. Yeah. So.
Well, and you don't really need as much stuff in your truck for Friday.
I gotta
See
make
it?
room for the sink and for my little
The
table.
sink.
My little table that I need. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And your cooler
Yeah, your
and
sink.
Yeah.
Not for water, but for
Don't we have a
ice.
good dart there?
Yeah.
He's 3 hours behind. Still 8:30 though.
well, and quite a bit further north, which people don't realize. The further north you go, it stays light longer in the
Really?
summer
Oh, I didn't know.
because this is how the Earth works, folks.
It's fucking Mario and Andretti going by.
Yeah, I'm getting away from the road.
I didn't know that it stays brighter than that.
Oh yeah, when I visit my dad in Montana,
Yeah.
which is pretty a little south, latitude wise from where Gary is, but not by a lot. But when we're up there in July, the sun does not go down until basically 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but what if I went to Florida in the winter? That's south, and they stay sunny longer than us in the winter, right? Or is their sun still set at 4?
Sure.
I don't know.
Well, it has to do with the slight tilt because the Earth is not straight up and down. Got a little tilt to it. So, depending on the season.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, Zachy, what's going on, man?
Hi, Zach. We lived near the equator, like on the 18th, in the 18th latitude or whatever in Tortola, and
Nice.
the longest day was 13 minutes and 11 seconds in the middle of winter, and the shortest, or in the middle
Yeah,
of
you got
summer,
that wrong.
and the shortest day was 11 minutes and 13 seconds. There's only that much tiny amount of difference between the amount of daylight. I couldn't get used to it at first, having it be sunny and then get dark at 6 or whatever, instead of at like 9:30 or whatever what it does here in the summer.
Yeah. That would be
Did you say
weird.
13 minutes though, or you mean 13 hours?
No, 13 hours and 11 minutes for the
I think it's a 13
longest
minutes. What were we
Sunday,
talking? Okay.
and then
Yeah.
11 minutes and 11 hours and 13 minutes for the shortest day. So they're only 2 hours.
Not that.
Not a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Barely different.
I know it's horrible in the winter here. It's like pitch black by 4 in the dead of winter.
Yeah. No, that's
And in
exactly.
May or June, in June actually, right? It's like 9
Yeah.
before it starts to get dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Feisty.
What's up there,
Feisty
Heather?
freak.
Feisty freak. Fisty.
Fisty.
Yeah, try the asparagus the way I make it. Don't overcook it.
Yeah, no, just kiss it with a little heat.
You want a little crunch, or a little snap, right, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. No, most people overcook asparagus, and damn them all to hell.
I never made a lot of asparagus until recently, and I actually had to look it up. I'm like, I like my stuff sautéed. I love to throw garlic in.
Yeah.
I like roasted, I guess, too, but it gets too dry for me.
Yeah,
So I like
see,
that moisture of olive oil in a pan.
I grill it. I coat it with olive
really?
oil and then roll it on the grill and just give it enough heat to soften the stalks just a little bit with kosher sea salt.
Yeah. I
Delightful.
have a charcoal grill, so it's not like it's a pain in the ass. It tastes better charcoal, but I'm not like putting all the coals in and waiting for them to light up and then cool down and turn
No,
gray.
I've got
My asparagus, yeah.
I've got a propane and my, of course, my wood smoker, but yeah. So Gary, what are you going to do tomorrow different,
right.
if anything? Are we going to get the full Gary Hubbs experience?
Well, yeah. It's back at the lot,
Nice.
and both shoulders are operational, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a full return to the show that we know.
Sweet.
The show we know.
Yeah.
And love. Don't forget that part.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love.
I've grown to really appreciate it as part of my week, and I would miss it greatly. And when I don't get the chance to do the show the way that it should be done, it's kind of like I do miss it, right? So, it's cool to pop on and keep streaks going, but yeah, no, to rock out the way that we were meant to. There's nothing like it for me. It's my favorite part of the week, and it's the shortest hour of my week by far. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah,
I can get
I totally get it though. You get addicted to it. I'm kind of that way about G-Maze on Saturday. I want to be on G-Maze on Saturday, and if I miss for some reason, it's like, well, that kind of sucks, So
yeah.
This show I could give a shit about, but G-Maze.
When he
funny.
goes to brown butter, I'm all like, oh, brown butter, brown. And,
What?
oh, brown butter. We did that the other day at our house.
The song?
Can't stop with the brown butter. Oh, brown butter. We want to rewrite the whole song.
Bam-a-lamb.
Yeah, bam-a-lamb, brown.
Bam-a-lamb. Yeah, his beard is full, isn't it? He's got his
Brown butter on a steak.
Full of crumbs.
I'll eat that right up.
Honey Nut Cheerios. I have
What?
I'm up here at the lot. Hold on one sec.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's gone.
There's not a lot left.
Not a lot left. No.
All the debris. It looks a lot smaller from this angle. How did the pizza drivers not find you? Like, jeez.
No shit.
I'm like, how many guys under there can there be?
Yeah. Oh, but hey, he found me fine at the new place, which is just past the arm of that digger there. Is our new location, of course.
Now I know, first of all, that you can zoom in really close on DoorDash maps.
Oh yeah.
And there are numbered buildings, so that helped.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the
That's
campus
good.
we are. The parking lot's not numbered, but the building that you're actually at has a number on it. So I was like, all right, this is good. Jade, stop!
Yeah, I'm with you, Jay. That made me a little sad seeing it like that. That facility and Gary doing videos and doing his show there, it was iconic. And now it's just a bunch of dirt.
Well, if it's sad to you. Imagine how he feels. But he rebounded very well.
Well, yeah.
He got a spot right away.
What are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that doesn't change is change, right? Yeah.
Pretty much. And then you think about it the other way, and you're like, well, it was 5 free years of rent of a spot that really fit the brand well.
Totally.
And the aesthetic and everything. So
all of it.
yeah, no, it was good. But yeah, we will soldier on, soldier on. Yes.
Well, like I said, the hardest part, we are used to seeing you there, not only on your live shows, but that's where you do your videos. That's where you record. That's where you're allowed to scream and
Well, yeah.
make videos.
But you know what? It's gonna make appearances in music videos, like through the magic of green screen, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But,
Well, that's it. I mean, people. I mean, even I think Dom's got us screen capture the lot. So I mean, it's around.
people were circulating that photo around like it was a nudie or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone has it, man.
Yeah. Hey, want to see Brad example?
Nope.
No. Can I get the parking lot instead? That would be better. Send me that.
Lori's the lot.
Yeah.
I don't see you. Lori, I'm over here.
Oh, that's so weird.
Drop a
I'm in
pin.
the past. It's before it was demolished. It's so sad.
It's so sad.
I had this for our Enter Mr. Sandman video.
Oh, that was
Me and Eileen and you and Het were in the parking lot. I go, you need to send me a picture just of your of your forms or whatever you call those things. Yeah.
Yes, and I can tell you that is a still frame from the Fandango video. Because
Nice.
Oh, so you're
the tracks of
already
snow.
got it. Yeah.
See the snow in the background. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Snoo. Let's not talk about Snoo.
Snoot.
Snoot.
Not yet.
Don't talk about Snoot. All right, this looks really weird, the green screen, though. I hate that. Without green screen.
Yeah. Without the green screen, it's a little
That's why I feel
dwarfy. Doesn't do well with hair our color, Lori.
Should have a coat
With
on,
what?
right?
Oh, yeah.
With hair our color, it gets
That's why I
confused.
colored my hair red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more better.
I could highlight some red. Under the blonde, under the brown, under the whatever I'm doing.
Hey,
here.
Minnie, what's going on? Welcome.
Vibes.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like Friday here. We got some of the Friday crew, but
So somebody was talking about ZZ Top because of the beard, probably.
Not visible, maybe?
So
Yeah, it
the
was
guy
not visible.
who subbed for Frank Beard in ZZ Top, John Douglas, he played for that one of the bands that I was in, and I played with him in a cover band one time.
that's cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was when I was
Nice.
first starting out, and the one drummer quit because he said that because I was just brand new from like 25 years of raising children or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, she sucks. She just sounds like a karaoke singer or whatever." Fuck this
Oh.
chick. And then this guy who ended up touring with ZZ Top, like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, "Don't listen to that guy." He goes, "You're top notch. You're really good. I can't believe this is your first performance.
Awesome.
You're like, you totally rock. Don't let these guys tell you you suck."
Good.
Good.
Good for him. Yeah,
There you go.
he's Beard's drum tech, and that's
Yeah,
how because he knows
exactly.
all the songs. I mean, that's where Elwood came from too. He was
Yeah.
Dusty Hill's drum or bass tech for decades, and like you'd know all the songs, fill in and
She's so nice. Like, and he was just like such a good drummer.
It's a great endorsement from a quality person, right?
yeah, exactly.
You know,
Well, before you guys came on, I'd played Leela's first song from SummerFunFest, and it's a Kim Hardin Hudson song, and Leela's voice is so amazing on it. I mean, it's just Leela is a great singer. Just there's some people in the community who are pretty good singers. Leela is a great singer, great
I
voice,
love her
great tone, great
voice.
vibrato, everything.
And I did not, I'm going to be honest, I did not see your set. Must have been too late for me.
You didn't see my set?
I saw those.
No, everybody
Wiggy called me and
saw
told me
your
to look at
set.
'em.
I thought we were going to have to call an EMT for John Wiggs.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, did you see what Jade put in the chat? That's awesome.
Interesting.
Who's GK Mac? I'm bad, I know.
The pie is going crazy.
All right. Minnie likes your mountains. Did you? Now, is that one of your paintings, or is that?
No, it's just a picture of a mountain that I enlarged and put into a window.
Okay, there you go.
Because
So
I
there you
have
go.
a mountain. I actually have a mountain, but it's not like that. You can't see it. Don't have that kind of money to have
You
that
have
out
that
my
view
window.
from your home. And...
Right.
Yeah.
But if I look out right over here somewhere, if I look out the little window there, then and I look kind of up over the top of the neighbor's trees, I can see the peak of Mount Rainier and the sun glistening off of it.
Very nice. All right, Hubs is back.
Thanks, Spicy.
I
Yeah, that's
keep
what I
on
say. I'm
looking at
not
my
right on the
phone, so I
water,
have to
but if I go to
put it
Cameron's room across here, because that's the water's that way, and I look over the church, I can see the very edge of it.
you can see mountains from here.
Close enough, though. I can smell it. Yeah, you got a beautiful area, Gary. You have a beautiful area, Gary. Special area. I gotta get close.
His special area? What?
Your special area.
My special area.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Speechless.
no.
I've lost control of this show, and I'm good with it. That's what I like for it to happen.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good. Not visible. You should know. Gary Hubs can grow a beard like nobody's business. He was absolutely clean shaven for a job not that long ago, and he had his beard back in a couple months at most. It seemed like a couple hours, but I'm sure it was a couple days at least.
Not as long, was it? But it was there.
What?
Yeah, I know. Just nod your head and go, "Yep, Lord, that's it."
I just looked in the garbage can to answer Manny's question. I peeked in, and I think people have been throwing garbage in the can, so we might be in luck.
There you go. Well,
Yeah,
again,
but you have to do it the day of because they must have a maintenance crew that cleans it up on the weekends. They don't want to leave the trash there all weekend long. So it's probably clean on a Friday after everybody's out of there. If there is anybody there in the summer anyhow, right?
Tough to say. There's something there that night that he came, so
yeah. Based on all the trash that's laying around that's been there every week, they're not killing themselves cleaning that place.
Yeah, there was another mess there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a garbage area.
It's the dog days of summer for the school, right?
Yeah.
August is the deadest month, but
What's going to happen when school starts?
I don't know. Like, I've seen them use that area as like a storage for just whatever, right? We got like 18 desks. We got to move out of here. We're gonna stack them underneath that fucking thing. So who knows, man? Who knows?
Play it by ear. Well, again, you know, it'll be a surprise for everybody. Gary showed up the one night and it's like, I can't get in my parking lot. The fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hopefully no one's taking classes at 11 o'clock at night and they're rolling up to those buildings to get in some storage. Sorry about the noise. Trash.
I don't have to worry about people, but just the projects they leave half finished on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta worry about.
Yeah, a stack
No,
of
a half
desks
finished
sounds
stamp.
all right.
Yeah, stack of decks.
You could use that.
I'd figure out something, right?
Absolutely.
Got to do
Well, I'm telling you, if you want the raccoon to show up, chum that garbage can with a can of tuna, and that raccoon will be all over it. They love tuna.
If ratings go down to a certain point, I will certainly consider it, yes.
Right, I have.
Now you're going to put tuna in the budget and write it off as a YouTube expense.
I'll go and get the cheapest utility tuna I can find.
Oh, yeah.
That's trust me, they don't care.
No.
Brown bumblebee.
Yeah, but get
I don't
the
know if we have
oil.
that in Canada.
Yeah, get the stuff in oil because they like that better.
Oh, nasty.
Well, again, they're raccoons, folks. Yeah, they love nasty. He's going through the garbage.
But that fish smell will stay on his fingers like all night while he's playing.
Well, but he's a raccoon. He's great with that.
Not the raccoon, Gary.
great with that.
Oh, me? Yeah.
If he opens the can and he's like, oh, I'm going to pick up the base. Woo! My fingers smell.
Well, he can use gloves and a can opener, but
You're just so practical, Chris.
I got a sink. I can wash my hands.
That's right. It's he's got a sink and everything.
With an ice pump.
Yeah.
Pour a little bowling island on there, lick that off. He's good to go.
Ridiculous thing.
How ridiculous.
When are those guys going to figure it out and start sponsoring you? For F's sakes.
Yeah.
Aggravating.
Really is.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
No wonder why you're being
are
quiet.
they from?
That company.
What's that, Leela?
Where are they out of?
They brew out of East Vancouver. And I mean,
So they're local.
They're local to me, but if someone were to tune into my show, they'd be like, okay, how many people here are actually going to be able to walk into a store and find our product out of all the people?
Yeah.
Not too many, right? Lori's not going to find it in Boston. Chris isn't going to find it in Colorado, and you're not going to find it in Seattle, right? So
You think?
They can't order it online?
I don't even know.
We can't order beer online?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look right now.
I actually should look because there's a couple liquor stores that I frequent that their beer selection is redunculous. And it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't bring some in.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hard.
You never know.
Yeah, never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
Well,
of
I mean-
I don't go to the beer section, so I haven't really looked. But next time I do, I will.
It's not in the whiskey section, yeah.
It's not in the whiskey section. Well, that's the thing. You know, you drink what you drink. I'm just not much of a beer drinker. Whiskey, yes.
But I'm trying to think how they would see it as wanting to promote their product, not just the people that are there right then, but the replays, people from all over the world. It might pop. You might pop up in someone's feed, and that could be an advertise. I don't know.
Yeah, it's viral marketing. It's like we're cool product, and we got a local musician here, and he loves us, and he tells all his friends about it. You know, it's hip guerrilla marketing, I think.
I think I've gotten a few people to start drinking it actually, which is kind of cool.
See?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Bowen might be at Maple Valley Imbibe Bottle House and Tap Room, right by where I do that my open mic.
Well, see, there you go. Yeah,
Free
I
sample
don't drink
night?
alcohol, so
Yeah.
I'll have to take my roommate and buy one for him.
There you
Take
go.
photos of him drinking it.
There you go. Anchors across borders. I love it.
Anchors across.
I was just thinking when I go to get my nails done and we put Leela on the TV, she's always like, "Everybody go to Ocean Nails," and I'm like, again, advertising, but who from Canada is coming to my Vietnamese lady in my little town?
Yeah.
But it's still a promo, and she giggles and loves it. She's like, "Oh, I love her. She's a movie star."
Who doesn't like
She's
getting
a
their
movie
name
star.
heard? I mean, you would think the guys at the brewery,
Right?
if nothing else, can go, "Hey, they're talking about us. That's cool."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I first
do-
started going there, I would put Hippie on Friday nights because I would always get my nails done on Friday. And she thought Hippie was a movie star. I'm like, God, he's like a movie star, but famous because he's calling her name out and like, he's talking to you. He's talking to me. It was really funny.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she loves Leela. Like, because Leela sings and plays.
Loris Mishma.
If I go on a win.
Boom. Louis Mishmash is on. Getting your nails done. Hey, don't skimp on that second coat, huh? Boom.
I can get them
Alright.
done again. They're horrible.
Make those nails slick, hip, and cool.
They're growing.
I miss Hippie. Gotta tell you. Yeah, that bro's one of a kind.
He's around, but yeah, the voice and all that, the hosting.
No, just the whole thing. Yeah, it's funny how people get so ingrained in you. You know,
Like
drop
we're
it.
gonna do a 3 for Hubs. Like,
Yeah, you know all the sayings and yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Jade does it all her whole shows. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
The Hippies Friday shows where it was grouped internationally. Man, it was like, I'm on the show. I'm on Team Canada today. I get to put the jersey on. And
Yeah.
represent. It was so good. Yeah.
And you loved it because you knew when to expect it, around when to expect it. Your song.
It would always time out.
You're like, I'm at work.
Coffee
And it's
break.
coming.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
Yeah.
great.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good. I mean, again, until I became more or less a regular on Lori's Fridays, that's where I was hanging with Hippie. It's just what you did.
Yeah, I would be late on Fridays with him. I couldn't start at 4 because I was working, and then you do stuff around the house or whatever, family stuff. But you could log on at 10 o'clock at night, and it's still going.
Still going.
when you
But that's
play-
actually how. But go ahead.
Oh, when you play other people's music, it always ends up going long because people are like, "Hey, I can get my music played. Let's send it
It gets a
in."
lot. Yeah.
Hashtag send it in.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think of all the people that I met there, and there's lots of people that I don't see around anymore because Hippie's room isn't open like it was, right?
Yeah, we've lost that connection, which that's kind of a shame.
They know where to go, but we're not playing their music, so maybe they don't want to.
Well,
Hope that's not the only reason they were there. But yeah.
Yeah, it's our
Plenty of
Yeah,
us
there's
around.
some to that. You know, I don't put out songs that often, but I hang around Pete's and,
We'll go there, yeah.
I hang around less with Thomas during the summer just because I'm working in the garden and everything. But, during the winter, I'm on Thomas's pretty much all night.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's on Wednesday night. The thing with Hippies that was on
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
There's a different crowd than the people
Anytime
who can make it
I see.
on a Wednesday
true story.
afternoon, evening.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael Songs.
Hey,
Hi, Michael.
If you guys haven't heard, I'm going to promo Michael. He's got a new EP out. And I listened to a little bit of it. Man, it's really good. It's really well recorded. And full band on a couple of these songs, so a little different from what we're used to seeing from Michael. And it's really good, guys. Go to Michael's Songs channel, check it out, and get the EP. You can download it, or you can get a physical copy.
Wow.
So if you're into vinyl, you know, or see, you can both ways.
That's
Vinyl?
awesome. Who's pressing that?
That is madness.
Yeah, well, vinyl's big. He went to a studio in New York and did custom vinyls for people.
I love that.
Didn't you do that, about a year ago, Michael? So yeah, he's got a little contact there, and so he knows vinyl. He can do vinyl.
Very cool.
But yeah, the EP was 4 really good songs. So there you go, boys and girls.
Sweet.
There we go. I wonder what's up with my roommate. I would have thought he would be done.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we've had you this long. It's great, but
Yeah.
now maybe he's working
Well,
extra.
it was totally dead when he got there.
Well,
you need to
they
go.
probably got busy then.
Yeah, they must have got busy.
Yeah. That
Must have got
happens.
lost. Must have got lost.
Either that or my phone isn't working, and that's happened before. We have,
Trying to get a hold of you.
yeah, we have not like the Wi-Fi doesn't want to extend all the way out past the edges of the house, and the cell phone service doesn't want to get inside the house.
Aggravating.
So it's like everything. You just want things right here on the right by the window. Leave it sitting there.
There you go.
Whoops! What am I doing? I'm butt sending messages again.
Uh-oh. Again?
Yes.
Wasn't that
Again.
nice you did that for us the
As
other
you
day?
guys well know, that I love to send GIFs that are absolutely have nothing to do with the subject at hand. Because I can't read them.
It's
and
highly
they have tiny
entertaining.
little words on
Your
them, and they
GIFs
pop
are
up, and they're
funny.
like, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Feisty did it the other day.
Yeah, that was a long stream
Feisty's
of
links.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
her
crazy.
links. Yeah,
Random links, yes.
Links
her
are-
random links. Yeah.
Now I've got a quick pop quiz for you. When do your kids go back to school, Gary?
Oof. The first Tuesday after Labor Day,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
All right. So you still got a little summer left, so that's good.
Almost 4 weeks, I would think, just about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I get so sad.
You know. For those of us that aren't in school, Lori, summer goes till the 21st, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. No, but I looked at the calendar. I'm like, Labor Day is only like 3 weeks away. It's
Yeah,
still
I
going to
know.
be nice and warm in September, but I'm like, this is just crazy how fast it goes.
It
But I have next
does.
week off. I told you that, so I'm
Yeah,
just going to
good
do.
for you.
nothing
And
for
I
the
am
week.
not off at all the next couple weeks. I've got a hard deadline.
Oh, you got to get
Labor Day.
off.
Yeah.
A hard
you know
deadline.
It's hard. It's super hard.
Oh, cool. Ooh.
Hard, firm deadline.
I think
my
a sliding door that goes, wow.
I can't look Chris in the eyes. Yeah. Wow. It's okay to say that in the chat, but you're making me blush when I'm like face to face, Chris.
All right, then I'm winning.
Yeah, you are.
My work here is done.
Yeah,
Thought we were gonna play a sunglasses game.
Are we?
I think I beat G-May. You guys saw
You
that.
did, I
We
think.
need sunglasses.
And I didn't know he was going to do that, so I just happened to have like that many pairs down here.
Well, like we were talking about at the beginning of the show, you never know what G-May is going to do. You never know what's going to happen
right.
on that. You just don't.
planned it, it wouldn't have worked. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said, I probably have like 2 more boxes underneath here that have more, but I still beat him, so whatever.
I look so
Yay!
vision impaired right now.
Yeah,
I
you're
need a
good.
I
stick.
can't see shit. Everything is kind of lightly like orangey pink.
Yeah.
But you look fabulous.
And
Yeah,
that's
this is
the
what I
most
wore for
important thing.
Summer Fun Fest too.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
the
I
best thing.
You could tell me. You could kind of see when I was watching you play me earlier. I was like trying to look at my thing, going,
When
Yeah, it's
sunglasses reflect a ring light, it's like
Oh, yeah, I could see the ring light.
Well, I wanted to wear sunglasses for SummerFest. It was more summer, and I like to wear them sometimes because these lights. But then I can't read the chat because I don't have my readers. It's too dark in my room. I can't see my note. It's hard.
Yeah, no.
Zach, that is
Sunglasses
so
don't
cool
work
and
for
so
streaming.
sweet of you. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Zach. What? What a mess.
I put 2.
Oh, yeah. See, I can't see.
I can't see the chat.
Oh, those are cute.
Oh, yeah. So you got to get. These are just readers. Can you get readers that are sunglasses? I don't need prescriptions.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They
At
must.
the dollar store. At the
Somewhere
dollar.
I have readers that are both safety glasses and sunglasses. They're
Or
probably
I
at my
can get
tool
the
chest.
Gary Hub's flip over ones. Don't you have those, Gary?
Yeah.
Just flip over the things.
Yeah.
Yours are all hearts. What's that?
A lot of them are hearts, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I have a thing for hearts.
Hetriani got
There you go.
8.
But
You.
these are just plain.
And,
A what?
Oh, Het said, or Hugh said a 15.
A
15
15 for
15 for Het.
8 for.
That was funny because Het got 8 in a row. And then it was like we had a logo that had like an 8 and a Hetriani, and it was like all great. And then like a week later, Rhodey got 9. And
Is that
it's
how you
like,
made up 9th gate?
what are we
That's
gonna do
right, I
with all these
remember that.
shirts?
We were
Fill
there.
boxes of shirts, man, with all this merch and shit.
Thanks,
Well,
Jeff.
when I did that anniversary for Jeff with the skit I did with Colorful, I was ragging on Rhodey. I go, Rhodey always gets the 3 furs. He's his favorite, and now we got a 9 fur. It's like, what the fuck?
A million for.
A million fur.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks
teacher's
like-
pad.
I look like cataracts, like an old lady. But I can see, and it's dark. That's kind of cool. I'll have to get it
There
back.
you
Right,
go.
huh?
Arc welder.
Yeah, right.
Welder. Yeah, see, look, I have so many accessories over here. I have a
You need to come over to my house and play.
Yeah,
know, right?
I got nothing
cat
handy.
ears,
We can go through all our girl stuff.
right? I'll bring. It'll have
Got
to
a
be a road
headband.
trip because I'll have to pack the entire back of my car.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I don't know who has more. I mean, if I go there, I'd have to pack.
We
My
wear
sister came down.
close to the same size too. I think.
My sisters came down Sunday to the beach, and they wanted to see my studio. They haven't been here in a while, and we sat up here and tried on wigs. We had so much fun, like we were little girls again.
Oh, yay.
You and me and
We're both wrong.
Eileen and Feisty.
Yeah. Oh, well, when I got together with Leanie, I'm like, where's your curling iron? Where's your hair dryer? We're like doing our makeup together because we've been talking that way for years together. Now we're together with our own little makeup bags. It was so much fun.
That was pretty
It's
funny.
a girl thing. It's a
got
girl
so
thing.
much
but-
makeup on. I look
I
like
guess.
a boa.
I did.
Cool.
I discussed with
You
my
gonna go?
brother cooking slices. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna bail.
All right.
I gotta
Hey,
go.
Yeah, it's
Everybody.
Other hands.
tomorrow night,
See ya.
Lori's Mishmash, and then Gary Hub's the Parking Lot Warrior.
And then
Be
you
there.
then, babe.
And
midnight chill.
Then
yeah, everybody but me. But
It's
I'll
all-
be
It's all connected. Yes.
all connected.
Very
Rather than-
cool.
this is kind of brilliant. What a great job you did having all of us on, Chris. It's almost like
Absolutely.
you planned
It's
it
like
this
I
way.
planned it.
Wow. Love it.
Bye,
Be
Hubs.
here.
Go.
Right on.
Some of us may not have known exactly what you were planning, but
I'll see you in the chat.
Bye.
All right, sounds good,
All right.
Gary. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Always good to see you, man.
big love.
There goes Gary Hubs. What a nice guy. We love our Hubsy.
All right, let's see what he
Me
says.
too. I can't do it.
Okay, done. Collecting.
I got
my
that to work exactly once, and then it's never worked since. I don't know what the trick is.
You know, I was talking to my son once, and I gave him the thumbs up, and the thumbs up came, and I go, "It works on." It was on my phone. I'm like, "It works on my phone. Why doesn't it work on my desktop?"
Get 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
Gary's
no, I think
That's
Gary is not searching for Bigfoot. I don't believe, but Bigfoot is looking for him because I think Gary owes him $5.
That one's cool.
Yeah, I
And then there's
I sent Gary the funniest gifts. There's some gifts out there that are just so cheesy that they're funny. But it was like a I don't know if I wouldn't say 1940s or 50s movie, black and white. And the husband turned into like a lizard, and the wife's she's going, "Ah!" It's all like dramatic, but the topic said, this is what you feel like after you shave your beard, and everybody's screaming, and he looks like completely bald with a lizard face, and it was just funny.
yeah. No, it's
I was
true.
cracking up because it was so dramatic back then, but the monster outfits they had back in the 50s, like nothing like today, right?
Oh, they were
Godzilla.
pretty cheesy. Yeah,
Very cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
indeed.
Don't shake
It
your
just.
head.
Do you have to enable something to do that? Because I switched to, it's a new Mac.
So
Maybe that's why it's not working now.
it's in.
Oh, I thought it was just Apple. Oh, Mac is
If
Apple.
you go
It doesn't work for me.
where that little there, it looks like a screen with a person next to it up on the top row, and then one says Google Chrome and the other one says OBS. When I go to OBS, whoops! Hey, I don't see why I can do that. Whoa! What's up with that?
Yeah, I'll have
Now
to.
it just is just doing it.
Oh, so it's
I'll
only
have to
on an
look.
Apple. That's right.
Yeah,
And I would
exactly.
Overlay,
But I'm-
mic mode.
Yeah. Well, I had it working at one time, but I bet it's because it's the new Mac is why it's not working. I got to
Oh,
set it
okay.
up again.
So if you go down under OBS, and it'll be presenter overlay, and a drop down, then your webcam and a drop down, and then the third one says USB video, and then it's in the drop down reactions.
Yeah, I just got to look up because I don't do OBS.
Let's see. Lasers. Rain. Ooh, rain's cool. How do we get rain?
Eyes are getting dry. I needed drops.
Yes.
Staring at these bright lights, but I had to get up so early this morning for me. You guys know I like to sleep in, but
Yes.
I had a meeting right at 9. My stepson was here at 8:30 where I was having coffee. I had 2 more meetings after that. I had to go shopping. I actually, I say this quietly, painted our wood stove.
Ooh.
You know how you do the
Paint it.
black barbecue paint, the non-rust?
Yes.
We used to do it every year, and it hasn't been done because we didn't use it last winter. And I
Right.
just redid my family room. I'm like, okay, I can see rust on that, and I need to paint it. And normally my husband will set up the paint for me and give me the brush and put the drop cloth down and make sure I'm doing it right. Well, he was gone all day. I'm like, I'm going to do this before he gets home. And I did. So, yeah, it took me a while.
Look at you, handy Andy.
I went to the hardware store on my own.
Oh my goodness!
Can I
the
help you
hardware
find
store.
something, miss? Yeah. But I was like, I'm just looking for, we used to have like a chimney shop where we can go get it. And you just get the
Yeah.
little tiny ones because that's all I need.
Yeah.
And that place closed. So I went to the hardware store and he's like, yeah, he takes me down the aisle. And he shows me like a spray can thing. It's inside the house. Oh, you're not doing a grill? I said, no, I'm doing a wood stove. He's like, don't spray this in your house. I said, I know. So where's the paint that I'm looking for? But he gave me this huge thing, a quart. And I was like, I
Yeah.
don't need that. But I already had my mind set on, I want to get
Doing
this
it,
done.
yeah.
Yeah. And I
So you
did. I
didn't
put the
paint it
top coat down.
candy apple red.
I should have. No, but I have like charcoal. I mean, like black under my nail. I didn't put gloves on.
Oh, see.
Tripped a couple of things. My arm was like covered, so I'm taking like nail polish remover and trying to get it off my arms.
Arms.
The
Arms.
But it was a busy day for me. That's why I'm yawning and my eyes are burning. That's right.
Aw.
Oh, and I need the air conditioning.
All right. Well, it looks like my roommate is off work and he's gathering his things and stuff.
All right.
So
We are sexy. We are sexy bitches. Yeah.
Sexy bitches.
All
So you're
right.
gonna go then.
There you
it's
go.
been awesome. This was fun.
Well, I'm glad you came
Well,
on.
that
I'm
was
glad you
here.
discussed, again, wanted to have you on and just kind of, talk about performing. And certainly the SummerFest was a good excuse to do so. So thank you for joining us tonight. And you will see Leela.
Ladies.
There she
Hi,
goes.
ladies.
Bye.
Be careful driving. Tell your roommate we said
Big
hello.
love and all the peace you can carry, baby.
I'll catch him.
And there she goes.
Eating them out of the air. Hey, if Rhett can look all the guys in the eye, Leela and I can pretend to look each other in the eyes.
Why not?
Leela, she's a doll, isn't she? She doesn't come on enough.
No.
She's always
no.
prepping for shows and doing stuff for
Well,
her
that's
roommate.
it. By the time Thursday comes around, she's like, bro, I'm tired.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
I don't either, but it was delightful to have her on. Thank you so much. And I'm
Really?
sure everybody enjoyed that.
We got to get Feisty back on.
Yeah. Here's Hugh. I once got a twofer when he hit replay by mistake. Yeah, well. Yeah.
I was in Vince's. I don't think you were there at this point Monday, and Hippie was there. And they were talking about who's the guy that they just ran into. But they were talking about Runaway by that guy that Vince and Eileen
Del
was
Shannon.
running. Yeah. And I said, I did that. So Hippie goes, that's my favorite song. I go, I did that with Hugh. And he goes, I know, I think I requested it. And I couldn't remember, Hugh, if you requested that from us. But I go, you're probably right, because you have requested a bunch of songs that I've done.
Yeah. Well, he'll take credit. Why not?
I want to know how the Womble song is coming. Because I know it must. Remember, Hugh, I did Ja 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 with like 20-something people. And
It's got to be a lot of work.
Hysterical. Well, you get to a point where you're like, I'm not going to line everybody up. So it's just a mess and it's funny. And I think he hinted around he's like, it's a disaster when it comes to that part. But I'd love to know. I would love to hear it.
Yeah, there's a couple tricks for lining stuff up, and there's actually some programs that'll do it. But it just for this.
You're talking to me that when I did my one, I was just doing it through Wondershare, which is my video editor. I don't have like Logic or anything to line things up. So, and I was trying to line up everybody because their lips weren't moving correctly. I had to try to line up it didn't line up, believe me, but I tried to.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Heather almost you can't stream at 4 a.m. when I'm in bed, though. That's when you stream. No, you can, but I'm saying I miss you.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I'm watching the inside of my eyelids.
Well, unless she wants to be a steamroller, I think she's just trying to be polite because there's somebody on all the time.
Yeah, seemingly that's kind of how it works anymore.
I'll be a steamroller.
Yeah, Dom actually threatened to go on last night, and I think he found whiskey and didn't do it. Because I never saw him come on, but
he's Wednesday? Well, there's a few people on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's just, and he's like, I'm not looking to have a night anymore. I'm just going to do it when I feel like it. Like, okay, well, you do you, bro. But apparently he talked about it and didn't feel like it. So
that idea went right out, huh? The minute he found the whiskey.
I don't know that he did.
It
may just be a situation where his house is destroyed right now because they're rehabbing the kitchen.
Yeah.
So he's, in a closet someplace trying to do things. And
I asked Dom to come on my show for Italian night. And he was psyched that I asked him, but he was unfortunately tearing apart the kitchen, a mess.
Yeah,
all over the place. He's like, I don't even have the space to come live.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta have Dominique on for Italian night.
Yeah, exactly.
Been nice.
But yeah, it'll be nice when it's done. But yeah, he's got probably another month. Mayhem. But I mean, they're ripped it completely out. They've gone into the living room. They're reconfiguring the entire space, and so that's
awesome.
4 or 5 weeks worth of work at least.
Yeah, we were having a discussion here yesterday that we've been here over 20 years in this house, and it was built in 46. I don't know when the windows were replaced, but we started talking about the windows need to be replaced. But that turned into, all right, the siding needs to be replaced. Some of the soffits need to be replaced. And that means, there might be rot. So we got up to that's what I said yesterday in the chat room, $60,000. And I was like, okay, can we wait till the college loans come in next year and decide how we're going to do everything at once? Which we have to wait. But I would love to get the kitchen done. And my husband's laughing going, you want your kitchen just to look nice. You need to start from the bottom up and make this house stable first before you put in your favorite appliances. I said, I know.
There's something to be said for that. Because the last thing you want to do is have a brand new stove and then a week later ends up in your crawl space because the floor rotted out.
Yes. And you're right. We have a crawl space. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because it's a beach town, we live on sand. So a lot of it sinks.
Yeah,
it's not real.
And of course, you've got all the moisture and the salt air. And so, yeah, you got a lot of things against you.
We have the pipes to the house are in the crawl space. And they're copper pipes, but they're thin. They're in a beach town. Everybody is rusting around here. So
yeah,
we sprung a leak this winter. And I'm sure we have more because I just got the water bill and it's sky high. So those need to be done before anything else needs to.
Yeah.
But you put equity into your home when you do that. So
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, especially a kitchen rehab or things like that, you get your money back, but it's disruptive, and you got to pony up the cash.
well, that's what we were talking to a friend of ours who's going to help us do it because he's a contractor. He's like, don't worry about the money because you're gonna gain $100,000 in the value of your home when you do all this,
Yeah.
Zach,
Yeah,
you are so cute. I know you love Valerie. She's your favorite. I know. And I'm your second favorite.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you are delightful, but
Valerie.
I mean, she's just
Marsha.
yeah. Well, get it.
She is delightful, and she has way more talent than me.
Yeah, she's
And she goes
just
live
a nice
on-
lady.
Oh, she's awesome. Yeah.
One
Love
of
her.
these days, I'll actually meet her live in person.
Yeah, you're snoozing on that. Life is short.
I know, but
You scared?
I'm either working or I'm here hanging out with you folks. So
Yeah.
I don't have much, or I'm in my garden. I don't have much of a life other than that.
Yeah, I hear
Good life, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. If you like sand dunes and salty air.
I do. For a guy who was born and raised in the mountains, I do love the ocean. I love the smell of it, and it's just, it's very cool. And
It's so vast and open, and
yeah,
you feel like you can breathe. I mean, mountains, I guess. Well, no, because they have thinner air there. So I never really liked mountains. I think they're beautiful, but I'm not a climber. I'm not a hiker, and I like to see, or else I get claustrophobic. So I just want to look out.
You get to the top of the mountain and you can really see.
Oh, then I get vertigo. I got my issues.
Yeah, I guess
I climbed a couple of mountains in my day, but small ones. Back in my youth group, junior high days when I had legs.
Yeah. Yeah, we noticed it on this trip. That Kay and I are not in good hiking shape right now, not like last year. And we didn't feel like we were in great shape last year, but we were in worse shape this year. So we're going to spend the winter. It's not going to
get easier.
Well, that's it. We're going to spend the winter because we were lazy this winter. We just were. We're not going to be lazy this winter. We're going to be working out.
Well, you were going through some health stuff too, so it's not like you were going to work out and jog.
Yeah. Well, and it was one of those things where, I didn't feel like I wanted to and didn't feel like it, but I didn't know why. Well, now I know why. And so, now I can, even if I'm not feeling great, I can fight through it. And again, it's so counterintuitive because autoimmune disease causes a lot of fatigue, but you have to fight through it. If you exercise, you feel much, much better.
Yeah, isn't that
my
funny?
wife learned that, she was bedridden for, 18 months.
Really?
When she was first diagnosed because, it was horrible until we got it under control. But she said, yeah, I'm not going to do this the rest of my life, and got up and got moving. And it was hard at first, but then she's climbing 14,000 foot peaks with my son, and
Amazing.
2 years later. Yeah. Hey, we ain't doing that anymore. that ship has sailed, but.
Well, I mean, I wanted to stay in bed when my back hurt. And I was in pain all day long, but I'm like, I had to get the blood circulating to make it feel a little bit better. So I had to stand. I had to walk, even though
gotta do it.
Pained me,
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
but the rewards
I'm not
great.
A good painter, believe me. But
all right, you're not texting and driving, are you?
Been to Mohonk? No.
Huh? I don't know where that is.
Is that a small mountain? No, I climbed. We used to climb Mount Monadnock. I believe it's in New Hampshire.
Okay.
And that was enough for me. It's not. I can't even tell you what the elevation is. It's below the clouds. Not, or I think it is anyhow.
Yeah. Well, that's. I often am looking. You climb through the clouds and you're looking down on them. So
yeah.
Which is
well, I think I was telling somebody on my show at least that I did my home movies and I got them put on digital.
Oh, nice.
From when Cameron was a baby and we used to take him to New Hampshire. And we were watching when my family came down. We used to go to Mount Washington all the time.
Yes.
We'd take the car up, but my dad would hike it with my brother. I mean, his brother. But we have all this footage of us, of the kids anyhow. I didn't go that day. It was like the guys' day. You know, the weather station that's up there, and it's so great to see like all the clouds underneath. But we went to the top of Loon Mountain. I don't know if you know where Loon is in New Hampshire.
I do not.
All right. But we did one of those, chair lifts. And Cameron was 4 weeks old. And I'm like, what the heck was I doing taking a newborn baby? And my sister had a baby too. And I'm like, but we got stuck up there for like hours because they had a storm. They wouldn't let us go down on the wires,
Yes.
So I have all this footage of us, the kids running around and all the clouds. You can see them coming in over the treetop while we're up there. I'm like,
Mount Washington. People die there every year because the weather comes in and it can be severe.
Yeah. Oh, I used to hate it when my dad went. We'd get so nervous. We're like, because you get to the point where you have to actually rock climb, just on a path, Yeah. And we're like, Dad, please don't go. Please don't go. We were so scared it was going to fall over a cliff or something.
Yeah.
Finally stopped as it got older, but.
Dangerous mountain. But it's got a steam-powered railroad, which is very cool. You can ride the train to the top of Mount Washington.
Yeah. I think there's even like just a van that takes you up too or something.
Oh, that could well be.
Right?
But,
yeah. They have like a road now, but.
Yeah.
You've climbed Mount Monadnock?
Yeah.
Leela, you want to hear something really immature? She's probably in the car already, but when we used to go, we'd go with the youth group. So I would be like 14 years old, and we used to call it Mount My Nad's Knock. And my dad would be like, stop saying that in the youth group. I go, we going to My Nad's Knock today? Yeah, I see. I still have the 13-year-old boy sense of humor in me. I never outgrew that. Yeah.
Yes, chronologically, I'm decades past that, but mentally, nope.
Exactly.
Not even a little. And luckily, I'm married to another 14-year-old boy mentally, so it's fantastic.
I still laugh at fart jokes.
What's not to laugh about?
I don't know. They're so funny.
They really are. You saw my post last night because I posted a picture of Roscoe, the Great Gatsby, and he's looking all regal and elegant in his tuxedo, and then he gets up and stretches, turns around, farts in my face, and jumps off the table. I'm like, really?
You're like, he's a good kid. You're like, not now.
It's like fresh. And then it was like, oh, it was an elegant fart, and I went, yes, it smelled of caviar and Grey Poupon.
Yeah. That's like having an older brother.
Yeah, pretty much.
My brother would try to like crush us between the cushions of the couch and like fart on the cushion. And you'd like, it's awful. But he had 3 sisters to contend with, and he was the only boy. So
yeah, well, it was self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense. Yeah.
Yeah, beer and hot dogs are good. To
listen to our like Dirty Dancing tape, the VHS tape, over and over and over again.
Poor bastard.
Go to our dance recitals. Yeah, so he was allowed to fart in our heads, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? It just you give as good as you get, right?
Hugh gave us a JS.
Yeah, you always want that JS. Is there anything better than a grilled hot dog? I don't think there is.
You gotta get a good kind though, or else they just shrivel, right?
Well, no, you got to get the good. They got to be in ballpark beef franks minimum.
Yes,
minimum. Nathan's are better. Yeah, my store doesn't always carry the Nathans. They should.
Yeah. But we did the hot dog cart. I think you know this. My husband and I used to sell hot dogs on the weekend just at the soccer games. And Nathan's would all we would buy, 100% all beef.
Oh yeah,
but we'd
Nathan's
steam
are great.
boil them and like with like just a little bit of water, but we'd put like a beef bouillon cube in there, and it made them even more flavorful. It was really good.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep them a package in, and when we're gardening, my wife she'll get a little hungry and she goes, "Ooh, let's have a hot dog." And so I'll grill 2 hot dogs, and that's our lunch.
They are a great little snack.
They really are. Yeah, and get that little crispy on them. They're awfully good.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
You like mustard on yours? Do you put ketchup on hot dog, first of all?
No. I will
a lot of people
not
against
eat
that.
Ketchup on any circumstance. I just don't.
I put ketchup on my hot dog, but I like a little relish and mustard too, though. The all-American, they call it.
It's got to be mustard. It's a German sausage, for God's sakes. It's got to have mustard.
Yeah, but you can't be against ketchup.
Oh, I can be against it.
Too sour?
No, the opposite. It's got way too much sugar in it. It's just like, I love tomato. I love the taste of tomato. Ketchup is some abomination of tomato. It just, I don't know what its purpose is, honestly.
I like it on a hamburger and I like it on French fries. I don't put it on eggs.
Oh my God.
I don't put it on eggs. Yeah.
I don't put it on anything. I don't like ketchup. Barbecue sauce I love. And I make my own barbecue sauce, for goodness sakes. But yeah, ketchup is.
Yeah, of course you do. Yep.
Why wouldn't I, right?
Good stuff.
But yeah, I start with either fresh tomatoes or, the tomato paste, which is actually pretty sour, pretty acidic. And then that's what makes a base for a good barbecue sauce.
I've never made my barbecue sauce. What else do you put in it? Vinegar?
Oh, yeah. Gotta have vinegar.
Garlic.
I got mustard, dried mustard.
What makes it a sweet?
Molasses. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar, yeah.
Brown
sugar.
And molasses. I use a little bit of molasses, which is basically liquid brown sugar.
Yeah.
A little bit of Worcestershire.
Yeah.
And then my secret ingredient is the only... Can I share my secret ingredient? Then it won't be a secret anymore, will it? But I will. I start with a 16-ounce Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
And it's got a little fizz, the little bit of carbonation as you're cooking it and everything, that it cooks out and everything, but it's got that pruniness. It just, it makes a great base starter. And then I put a lot of other stuff in.
I don't like Dr. Pepper, but I have seen recipes, not just the sauce per se, but even like the beer can that you put up the chicken's butt.
Yeah.
Some people say Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew or something. Maybe I'm thinking.
No.
I know. Gross.
No.
Just saying. I saw it before somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen, there's people cook with soda, and this is the only application I've ever found that soda makes sense to cook with.
Yeah.
And again, it's not I make, so what is that pan? That's like a 4-quart pan. So 16 ounces isn't very much in the grand scheme of things, but just gets. But
there must be some
stuff
syrup in it and the carbonation in it that helps to flavor it too.
Yeah, and it's got a little sugar and everything. But yeah, it just gives it a little. Yeah, my sauce is a combination right down the middle. It's pretty tart, but it's pretty sweet all at the same time. So it's got balance to it. So if you like Carolina barbecue and that vinegar, or if you like Texas, it's just kind of all of those together. Because I like all of those. For what I
like a sweet barbecue. I don't like smoked anything. I know you're going to kill me, but I'm sure your brisket tastes great. But I don't like that smoky taste.
Yeah,
in like a sauce or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some people use the liquid smoke, which I don't get that at all. Like, why would you do that? Either smoke it or don't. But
yeah, my husband used to put something on the charcoal. Oh no, he used to put like chips on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, the wood chips.
And I'd be like, so he'd come in with the steak, and I'm like, I can fucking smell it. You're not sneaking anything about it because he knows I hate it. I'm like, did you put the smoke? No, I didn't. Like, I can smell it. And I'd see him sitting on the grill.
Yeah, well, that's the game at play. Did you put this in my? No, I did not, dear. Yes, you did.
You think I'm not going to taste it? I'm just saying I don't like it. I can tell when I put it in my mouth.
Well, it took me the longest time because I love cilantro.
Ugh.
But. And there's the reaction, right?
It tastes like soap.
Exactly, because that's how it is. You have a specific gene. You either like cilantro or it tastes like soap. There's nothing in between. There's nobody in the world that goes, cilantro, meh. Yeah. You either really like it or you despise it.
Yeah.
But, I put it in my guacamole and other things, but my wife, it's soap to her. So we were actually growing it for a while. We had wild cilantro, and it was amazing. And she accidentally killed it. I was kind of bummed.
Honey, I'm watering the cilantro today. Don't you worry about it. And then she let it dry out.
Yeah, well, again, it was wild cilantro. I don't know where it came from, but
yeah,
it's
soap. It's totally soapy.
Yeah, well, and that's just it. You either really like it or you just despise it. So, I would occasionally forget and put it in something. She'd go, "You bastard!" No, I don't like this stuff. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I screwed up."
You forgot, just like she accidentally killed it. That's why she killed it, because you keep forgetting and put it in her.
Well,
meals.
yeah, no, I do sometimes have a little memory lapse. It took me because we didn't realize she's allergic to soy.
Oh.
And, I keep soy sauce around, and soy's in a lot of things, and so
like soy
I really had to learn to watch the labels and everything because they sneak soy into all kinds of stuff.
Really?
And, like prepared gravy packets, you got to look, a lot of times there's soy in there.
Yeah.
And, she would have an adverse
Dehydrated soy.
reaction. Yeah. So I learned to be diligent in that, but for the longest time we didn't know why, but we figured it out, and then we started looking for it.
Right. Got to be careful.
Yep. Hey, Ryan Hall, what's going on? How are you, man?
Hi, Ryan, our music-in-law.
Yeah, good to see ya.
Yeah, when I barbecued on Sunday when the family was down, and I had baked beans was one of the sides, and the first thing my brother-in-law says, "Where's the barbecue sauce?" Because he wants to put the barbecue sauce in the baked beans. I go, dude, is this like freaking Hojo's to you? That's an old thing. Howard Johnson's.
Hey, I used to love Hojo's. I'm old.
You know it. Well, I
I
don't know if it was
remember
a
when
local thing.
Hojo's was a thing.
Yeah. We used to say that all the time, like when people could complain at like a family party. They want one more thing when there's 5,000. Like, does this go Hojo's to you? It's like, I was raised jokingly saying that, so I'd say it to Cam when he was little. Like, can you go downstairs and get me a bowl of cereal? I'm like, is this a freaking Hojo's? Go help yourself.
And the kid was like, I don't know what she's talking about, but
No idea what a Hojo is, yeah.
no.
He doesn't have.
No, it was long gone by the time that kid was born.
Oh, yeah. That was so great, though, with the bright aqua and the orange roof.
Oh, yeah, the orange roof.
Colors.
Well, remember that part in Blazing Saddles where they reference the orange roof and everybody in the town, their last name is Johnson? Howard
See, I never saw
Johnson. Yeah.
Blazing Saddles, although I saw the meme that Hugh posted.
Oh, that was
2020.
and sadly,
and
that's
likes
correct.
ketchup, too. I think Hugh and I would get along with food, except for his lamb, his Haji's. But he does eat meat. I mean, red meat, not just lamb.
Yeah, I might have to put ketchup on a haggis. I just might.
To cover it up.
Primarily because I don't like oatmeal. That's my.
What?
No, I don't like oatmeal. Never have.
I don't think I've had real oatmeal. I had like Quaker Oats, and then you got to put a ton of sugar and syrup in it. That's the only
Well,
one.
that's it. Real oatmeal is really oatmeal-y.
Yeah.
There's no other way to
Yeah,
describe
I
it. It's like I find porridge. Yeah, I find it unpleasant.
I get starving. It always comes to food. I did make some
Yeah.
more keto cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12:34 Eastern.
There you
I
go.
made some keto cookies that are on the counter right now, and they look pretty good. There's like
Okay.
10 of them. Might have to dig into those.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I love the food concept. I'm not eating all the time.
Right.
I like thinking about it. It's my job to
Yeah.
cook mostly, and so like tonight I made. Well, we were doing Alfredos in the chat the other night, and I made an Alfredo sauce, but it was beef, so it was more like it ended up being more like a beef stroganoff. But I make an Alfredo sauce that's really flavorful, but it's much lighter in calories than your average Alfredo because I use white wine, I use a little vegetable stock, and a little bit of sour cream and whole milk for replacing part of the heavy cream. So it knocks about 200 calories out, but it tastes great.
Well, I
And-
mean, I've never made it before keto, and the reason why mine is different, like Feisty was saying, she adds flour. I said I've never made it, but I had to do a keto recipe, which is mostly just fat,
yeah.
and it was still, I mean, butter and garlic and
Yeah,
cream.
hello.
How do you go
Yeah.
wrong? Yeah. And then Parmesan, and it made it thick. And
Yeah,
I had it the next
use-
day, and it was just as good. I just heated it in the pan again with the chicken, and it all melted, and it was just yummy.
Yeah, no,
But
my
yeah, I
kid-
never knew you could make it with wine.
Oh yeah, it just
mad at
again, just a little more liquid. Now, of course, I do use the flour because I'm making a roux, but
Yeah.
yeah, it lightens it just a little bit and gives it a little different taste, a little more of that white wine sourness.
Little twang. Yeah.
Yeah,
Food.
cooking. Yeah, well, we always talk about food on this show. It's like we
I do.
have to.
I do too on mine, yeah.
Why not? Right? Food it's one of those pleasures, you know.
You need it to live. Might as well make it taste good.
At our age, sex can only last a couple hours. So you gotta have something else to do with your time.
You
So
wish.
food. Yeah, yes, I do. Damn, called me out on
Alfredo
that
sauce,
one.
I don't like it.
Yeah, there's what's not to love about Alfredo sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice sauce.
Yes.
And there's lots of different ways to make it. I've had a number of variations, and they have this in common: they're all good.
Yeah. I had the chicken Alfredo left over for lunch yesterday. I had it for dinner the night before, and then I had it for lunch yesterday. And I still have some in the fridge. But I made this awesome sirloin steak because I'm like, all right, I didn't freeze it and I needed to cook it. So that came out delicious with my asparagus.
Nice.
And I was happy and full. I just made those cookies because I know I need one cookie before I go to bed.
Yep. No, I love asparagus, but I don't eat it very often because I found that was one of my gout triggers. So I'll eat it maybe once a year. Yeah. As much as I enjoy it.
Green leafy things.
Just no, I mean, I eat salad most every day. There's something about asparagus, and it's high because how graphic do we need to be? Things don't smell the same after you eat asparagus. Well, it's because
I heard that, but I haven't experienced it.
Oh yeah, if you really eat asparagus, you will know. But yeah, there's an acidity in it that can aggravate people with gout conditions, and
maybe I heard that backwards.
Yeah.
Hello, Brad Example.
Hey, Brad Example,
Cutie.
What's going on? Brad Example had a great set starting off.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I loved about his set. It was raw. It was just, hey, here I am. I'm Brad. Here's a mic. Here's my guitar. I'm going to play these songs, and some of them you may not. And his voice, loved it. It was a great set.
Brad voice.
Yeah, it was really good. I've actually listened to Brad's set a couple of times already.
Nice.
So that was really a good emotion. And then Brad, what a great start to the show, right?
Amazing. And you were great too.
I was happy with.
You did great.
I was happy with the way, like I was telling Leela, I was so nervous.
You?
Far more, yes. Yeah, far more. I'm always a little nervous. I mean, that's normal. You should be.
Oh, yeah.
I was way nervous, way more than I usually am. And I just, it was like that borderline, you could gag. I mean, but I didn't.
No, good.
Yeah.
You got through it.
Yeah. Well, and that was the thing. Once I started and the first song is like, my voice feels okay. Because that's why I was so nervous. My voice did not feel good all day. Like,
you weren't sure what was going to happen when you opened your mouth.
I was not really sure. So first song felt okay. By halfway through the second song, I'm like, nope, I'm good. I got this. Go for it. And that's why I just did the rest of the night. I just went for it.
I love that. Yeah, and Brad's take on it is just, I don't know if everybody could do this, but Brad just went on to play, right? I'm just going to play. I'm not going to sweat it out. At one point, I was like, which one should I do next? Like, great. I loved it. It was so laid back, too. So that everybody has a different style. Yeah,
exactly. And that's what's fun about it. You get that broad breadth of performers that, some people are very tight, very focused. This is exactly how it's going to go and all of this. And then you got, the opposite. Brad is like, I'm going to show up and I'm going to play a couple songs. I'm not sure what I'm going to play even. And then,
and when I came on, not only does everybody have a different style of how they perform, but what I said when I came on was, oh my God, we just had 4 performers that were completely different genres. And it works. It was just so much fun, right? Like from emotion to Brad to the country, some guy. I was like, oh my God.
Some guy who, I mean, the first 3 bang, bang, bang were all killer but all very different.
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah. That was very. Hey, speaking of killing it, Mr. Smith had a great set.
And I got to introduce Smitty too, which I was
that's
very
right.
happy about. It was either going to be him or Val's, either one. I was very happy.
Yeah, you were good either way. Good to see you, Mr. Smith. Yeah, that was fun. And, well, that's what I'm following along and I'm doing dinner, whatever, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Smith. I thought Smith was going to follow me or what?
Yeah.
And I'm looking and like, oh, we did a switch. Oh, okay. All right. Well, cool. All right.
Well, and Jimmy was so funny because he said to me, did you prepare what you're going to introduce, how you're going to introduce Smith? This was live on air or whatever he asked me.
Yeah.
I go, I didn't know I was introducing Smith until 5 seconds ago. Not 5 seconds, but 5 minutes. I'm like, but I can introduce the guy because I know him and love him. Yes, sure.
You always have to keep your powder dry with Gary because, again, he doesn't always know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's happened frequently.
A huge undertaking. How do you?
Yeah, some of the early people don't show, and then that really can screw up the timing.
Yeah.
No, we did end up have somebody not coming for whatever reason, but that was much later in the evening, so it was tolerable. But I remember on one, we definitely, because I was hosting. I was playing later in the night and I was hosting earlier, and we had somebody not show. And so he and I got to tap dance for a little bit and
I was going to say,
figure out where to go and just talk about some things. And, stuff happens. It's live, folks. And you never know.
It's the jammies, not the Grammys. No offense, everybody. Just go with the flow. Relax.
Yeah.
No, everybody does a great job. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was big fun. Big fun. I'm looking forward to Blues Fest. I'm already starting to figure out, hey, what do I got to do? Because I love me some blues.
Yes, you do. And I know Hugh wants to be huge in that one too.
Oh yeah, Hugh's going to be all about it. I started off playing ZZ Top and things like that. I mean, I'm a blues. I love it. So.
Oh, I didn't tell you a funny story about today. Real quick. It's not funny. Because it's sad, but my best friend is having surgery, cancer surgery tomorrow on her breast.
There's nothing funny about that.
No, but I was trying to make her smile. I said, at our age, who's gonna look? Because she's worried about her scars, and I started singing scars to her. Well, because I said to her, I go, it's probably just gonna be a little scar, and she goes, I hope it's little, and I go, scars, we all got scars, and she's like, huh? And she was laughing though, but I made her smile with your song.
Oh well, I feel very good about that.
And it's the first thing that comes to my mind every time I say ska. Not that I'm saying ska a lot, but when I do, I'm singing your song.
When she does, well, that's I mean, honestly, if you have something that resonates with people like that, that's a great honor. I'm thrilled.
It's a great song, absolutely.
So good. I hope everything went well for her and she'll be fine.
It's tomorrow, but we're hoping. Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked with her for a long time tonight.
Yeah.
She's a trooper. She's just always, nothing seems to bother her. She's always positive. But then, and I've been talking to her every day this week. And tonight I heard a little bit of, I don't want any pain. And I don't know what I'm going to look like afterwards. Like, that's the typical nerves right before you go in. Plus, it's cancer. Course. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. I mean, when you go in for those kind of things, if you have any sense at all, somewhere in the back of your mind is, I hope I wake up.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's how I was.
That's reality,
I did not want to go into I'm like, I'm going to have a stroke. I'm going to die. Am I ever going to wake up? So I'm like telling my husband all like the passwords to the finance stuff that I do, like crazy. And then you're fine. I go, they're going to take care of you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But you got to, you have to think about it. And, my son has had multiple surgeries and, and he and I talked about it, man, you just, at some point they take you in and you're going down the hall and, if you're ambulatory, mine was an ambulatory, even though they knocked me out. And like you're walking down there in your little gown and like, well, here we are. Yeah. This is either going to work or this will be the last thing I remember.
I know.
But, not a little bit morbid, but
I was going to say not to get morbid, but yeah.
Yeah. Again, just realistic.
Well, I remember when I was so nervous about surgery, I was like doing everything, right? I cut down on my smoking. I was eating better. But the 3 days before, right before the surgery, pounding water, because they tell you, hydrate. Doing the gross bar of soap wash. Stop everything. And I was still nervous. And everybody's like, think about the people who get into like a car accident and they take them in and put them in surgery right away. And they come out okay. Like you're cleaning your skin. You're getting everything. You're prepped. Yeah, no, you're going like, not that happens for everybody, and I'm sorry if anybody has gone through a bad experience, but the odds are with you more when you actually have time to prep for a surgery that you're going into than,
don't hurt nothing.
God forbid, an ambulatory one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was like, oh my God, what? If I have like a little mark on my hand, like, am I going to get infected while I'm under there? They're like, they've worked on people before that have been dirtier. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
They just prefer if you have time to.
Well, and you have the good part of like, they're going to work on your back. So they're not going to go to the wrong back. Like, you know, mine was bilateral. So I did the Sharpie thing is like, pointing, hey, don't fuck up. This is the one, you know.
It's like having a facelift. They had to like mark you up.
Yeah, just no. I drew it on like, yeah, this one, this area, not the other side. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, got it.
You know, because you know people make mistakes. It's you don't want to go in to have a bad foot amputated or something. You walk out and go, you did the wrong foot. And it's happened.
And they make mistakes like that.
They make mistakes.
Yeah,
you know, they're people.
Things, yeah.
They F up every once in a while. So, you know,
Well,
I figured.
I think I don't know how new this law is, but I've been to a few doctors this year, and that's why they said when you walk in, every single room you walk in, name, date of birth.
Yes.
Make sure to check your bracelet, check your name again, check your bracelet, check it. So I'm sure they've created that rule for their mistakes in the past.
Absolutely, because they got
they ask you a million times, yeah, and then they double check that it's on your, if you're checked in, obviously on your bracelet.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where
I know, feisty, but you just have to do it. I wasn't brave. I was freaking out.
Surgery is not anyone's first option unless you're a psychopath. But again, alternatives. Can this correct my issue? And in my case, yeah, let's cut the cancer out. Thank you very much. So it wasn't a hard choice for me. Yep.
Same with me. I'm like, I can't walk. I'm not even like 52 yet, and I can't walk. I'm like, I got to get it done.
Yeah.
And feisty, you'll come to that point where you're just like, I just got to get it done. I mean, I think you're at that point. So just do it.
Well, and the worst thing anyone can do, and again, I'm not a doctor, YouTube, nor am I giving medical advice.
Yes, I know. Shut your fucking pie hole.
You know, my father really needed a hip replacement, but it was during COVID. Couldn't do it. And so it took him, once all that nonsense was done, it was 2 years after the fact before he finally could get in and do it. Yeah. And by then it was too late. He did not have nearly as good a result as he would have had.
Yeah.
It just, and that's often the case. People, especially hip replacements, things like that, people wait too long and they don't get as good a result.
Hi, Scotty. We got a newcomer. Scotty.
Yeah. There he is. Scotty, what's up? Well, you know what? It's good that you're hiding it well, Mr. Smith. You're doing. I'm very pleased that you're doing well.
Say he has no brain. Yeah, I know. Smitty knows what I went through because he went through the same thing, and he was very very compassionate to me when I was going through that.
Yeah. Well, it's just, man, it's a hard thing, you know. But
man, Brad, see, yeah.
Yeah,
everything starts to fall apart at our age, anyhow.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's face it. None of us are getting better. You know, it's just we're just trying to fight it to a draw at this juncture.
Exactly.
But that was kind of the conversation between my wife and I. You know, my father is 86 now.
Yeah.
And you know, his back is bad. He's got the hip surgery that didn't work as well as he'd hoped, and you know, he can't do this and he can't do that, but he's still out doing things up there. And I got thinking, I'm not going to be doing as well as my old man at 86 if I don't get in a little better shape now. You know, when he was my age, he's rowing with my kids up and down the rivers of Montana, and you know, he's been working his yard for 8 hours a day. And
that's that generation. My father-in-law was 94 when he passed, still living on his own, still climbing ladders. Yeah. But he never smoked, he never drank. He worked. He was a construction guy. He did the the Jersey barriers, you know, on the, it did all that. He did, you know, concrete. He was lifting things. And I'm like, all right, well, he's not my blood anyhow, my blood relative, but I'm like, unless you're doing all that. Jim and James, Val.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What time is it? It's 1. I gotta scoot out though.
Well, we're getting towards the end of the line, even though we've got some new folks joining us, which is great to have, and we appreciate y'all.
Sure.
I think maybe we'll do this. We talked about some guy, and I've got him queued up from his I think this is the first song he did for SummerFest. So,
Oh, did you grab these? That's awesome.
yeah, no, I grabbed a couple. Yeah, I grabbed a couple of the SummerFest things. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's plan on that in the near future, Brad. I'd love to have you come on the show and play a song or two for us. That would be fantastic, or 3 or 4.
And Bradley, you know you're welcome on my show anytime. You're in the Friday chat group with us.
Yeah, I'll send you a note, Brad. We'll figure that out. But yeah, I'd love to have you come up. But I want to thank everybody for being here. Let me grab our friend.
By the balls.
Well, I don't know. I don't know him well enough to do
Don't
that.
be grabbing
just
your
yet.
friends. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
No.
I think we all know that. Shoot.
Yeah, he's good.
No,
I was just introduced to him when I saw him on Gmail, so did not know him before that. I did not know.
Exactly. Oh, I actually effed up. I gotta go. Okay.
Who said that?
I gotta fix something here before we.
Oh, I thought you said you gotta go.
Nope. All right, there we go. Now I've got it. Now I've got it lined up and queued up. But we'll go ahead and play this video and we'll tap dance our way out. But I want to thank my guest tonight, Gary Hubbs. He'll be on tomorrow, Parking Lot Warrior. I want to thank my starting guest, Leela from the LeelaVerse, who will be on Midnight Chill after Gary Hubbs. And as always, Lori is on frequently, and I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. It's fun to be
And
with
she'll
you.
be on tomorrow night with the Friday Hang, which is a country-themed
Country theme tomorrow night. Yeah, still time to do a back and track if you guys want to send me a back and track.
There you go.
And yeah, I'm probably sick of our faces. We're all on like.
Yeah.
2
Well, that's
nights
why
in a
I'm
row.
not going to be there because, I'm not.
Oh, I'm
do
glad
country.
because I have somebody better coming on than you.
Good.
Just like you said, Val is better than me. I have somebody
Well,
better coming on than you.
I can see it. Yeah, there's a lot of country people that are better than me. So there you go. All right,
Guys,
everybody.
good night.
Hey, thanks everybody for being here. You guys make the show. Appreciate you. Let's hear a little bit of Some Guy
Thanks, Chris.
from SummerFest. Thank you, Lori. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Cool. Super cool school, dude. He doesn't have to try. Give it up for some guy. Away we go. Some guy.
Hey, y'all.
Let's have some guy
What's going
You
on?
ready?
in the house. We need to rock his sound.
Away we go.
All right. I'm some
Right
guy.
on.
I have a few songs for you. 6 to be specific. And I'm going to fly through them. Thank y'all for sticking around and listening. Next time you pass a stranger, it's easy. Just ask, how do you do? And if you see someone in a pickle, say, friend, can I help you? Help ain't hard to come by if everybody helps just a little bit more. Something as simple, helping someone with groceries at the grocery store. Make the world a better place for the children. Spread peace, love, and joy all over the world. Love out hate, and let's move forward. God bless each and every boy and girl. for the children. Spread peace, love, and joy all over the world. Love out hate, and let's move forward. God bless each and every boy and girl. God bless each and every boy and girl. All right, this one's called The Ship.